That's pretty good, Michelle. You did well.
I tried.
Rebecca's not quite down here yet, but she usually does the countdown for me,
Yeah.
and Michelle took over and she did
Oh, I missed it. We're on?
it. Yeah, we're on.
I missed that, Michelle. Must have been down like this over there. So.
Probably watching like back here hiding.
Well, you know how we roll. I think these glasses made it on the bar top, what, Kent, about 45 seconds ago?
If that.
So that's kind of how we do down here.
Well, I'm a little sweaty because we got Mom down here tonight.
Grammy's here. Grammy's down in the basement.
Me and Grammy just got done working hard in the garage out there. So I'm last minute running in here with her and might be a little sweaty tonight. I should have had Dave's sweatband.
You should have.
Nail it back.
You should have, and then you could have signed it and sent it to somebody too, like Dave did. Carlos got Dave's.
Did
Was
he?
it Carlos, Trent?
Yeah.
Carlos got Dave's
That's funny.
sweatband.
That's funny.
Dave signed it before he left. It was hilarious.
Have Carlos send it back, and then you wear it, and then you send it back to
Yeah.
Carlos. It could be the
Wow.
community sweatband.
That's all.
But no one is allowed to watch it.
That's all.
Water. Can I have some water? My mom's already getting on me for drinking too much. I'm over here drinking
Okay,
water.
well, explain why, Ken. Explain why, because.
Well, we got a talking to because she said, you know, when you guys first started doing the videos, you just took little sips, and now you're just guzzling it down.
guzzle it. What says you just
So
guzzling it.
We got to be careful. And she thought I was overdoing it there, and I was trying to quench my thirst from working hard in your garage real quick.
Well, and just so you all know, the way things are set up down here in the basement, of course, you all can see the bar on every video. That's right here, okay? So to my left is kind of the main seating area for the living room space down here. And then to the right, the bathrooms in the hallway up this way. So at any time if Grammy needs to get up and use the bathroom, she's
You may
just
see
gonna,
her across there.
she'll just walk across, just think nothing of
Mom,
it.
if you got to go, you just walk across and go.
I know. I told her don't even worry about it. Nobody's going to worry about it out there. They're just not going to worry about it. It's another office. There's no other bathroom. It's fine. The folks here are going to be nice. They're just happy that you were here. Don't do that. They're just happy that you're here. It'll be fine. They won't have a problem. And for a few seconds, they won't have to look at us.
Yeah, right.
You'll be fine. Whatever you need to do. Well, it's all right. Well, we're starting out with a bang here. Yeah, I know.
Already off the rails.
We're already
We haven't
off the
started.
rails, and we haven't had one sip yet. So that's how it goes around here. Well, happy Thanksgiving holiday areas here. I hope you all have some plans coming up for the holiday. We intentionally planned this Friday as our live stream just so that we wouldn't be intruding or interrupting any of your family or friends and your holiday plans as well. So very rare, I don't even remember if we did it last year or not, but very rare do we ever move our
I think
live
we
stream.
did. I don't know if it was, without looking back at the calendar, Thanksgiving or Christmas. It was. I remember doing it one other time for a holiday where
Yeah.
we bumped it a week.
And didn't I get sick one time, Trent, or something? I think we canceled one time or
we
something.
did one, yeah.
Oh, I think that was
Yeah.
the whole COVID.
Uh,
Everybody was passing COVID around, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Either that or the flu. Was that the one
I
where the
don't know.
kids passed the flu to us?
Yeah.
No, because that was around the
To me, anyways.
That was around the same time we did that barrel pick with Grander because I couldn't even talk.
Okay.
So you were back there with Dan, and then after that you got sick,
Okay.
and then everybody else got sick.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we had just gotten back from a pick or something.
I didn't get sick. I could have just done it by myself.
Yeah.
You should.
I don't know about running the computer part.
I can teach you. You're a fast learner.
Anyways, usually our live streams are always last Friday for every month, and we will continue that from here on out for the most part. But you know when
Christmas will be different as well.
will it? Did you
Yep.
look at the calendar?
Yeah, it'll be the second Friday because the 26th or the 27th is a Friday.
Oh, yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. Then.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you got? Yeah.
Yeah, the 27th is a Friday, and that's 2 days after
All right.
Christmas. But we can do the 20. That's the third week
Yeah.
in December because how January
that.
falls this year.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
January
everybody,
1st,
what is
not
it, the 20th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next month it'll be the 20th. That's probably a good idea anyways, then you get it all
Stay
out of
away
the way.
from the holidays.
Yeah, right before
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
And Don't have to roll into all that.
For sure.
I don't know what you just did, Trent, but that just almost got me dizzy.
This?
Yeah. What,
Those are all the tabs I got open.
good grief. Man. All right. Tonight, we really don't have any other visitors with us other than Grammy, so thank you for being here. Otherwise, it's the normal crew. Kent's here helping out, and of course, we have Michelle and Trenton. And Rebecca will be down here in just a few minutes there. She's helping with the grandkids upstairs. They're preparing for a little trip. They have school off all week. Okay, let me ask you this, Kent, and all the folks out there are the same. When I was in school, we only got Thursday and Friday
we
off.
didn't get the whole week off
for Thanksgiving.
No.
As kids now, they got the whole week off.
I don't have a
Spring
week off.
break,
You don't have the
fall
whole week
break.
off, so you work at the high school,
Yeah.
and you don't have the whole week off. They just have Thursday, Friday.
Ruthless.
Are the
No,
kid-
I go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off.
So they did give you Wednesday.
That's-
Are the kids there the whole week or the days you're there? Okay.
Huh. Wow. Well.
Maybe it's just different.
So, anyways, Trenton's sister is Raquel. She's taking the grandkids and a little trip for the week and visiting her dad and some other people out in Pennsylvania.
Evidently,
For a few
Trent didn't
days.
know about it. He's going.
Her and the
"What?"
kids. Wow. Yeah, her and the kids. Men are leaving first thing in the morning.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is
I hope they have a good time.
I love that.
Yeah. So anyway, pardon me, that's all we have here tonight. There's no other visitors, and that's the way it is. My wife has kind of put the bamboozle on most visitors while the basement's tore up. So, but we are making some progress here.
You still need to post something about the
Yeah.
current progress. Because I made a goal, if we get, I think it's like more than 10 super chats or something, I'll do a video of my basement.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can take
Yikes.
a picture now. You can put it on.
Yeah, I don't know how to, I can't do it that quick.
I don't know how
I
to
can
do
put
it.
it on Instagram.
Lord knows I don't know.
Oh yeah, we could put it on Instagram.
Yeah. I'll do
No, we could do like a little reel for Instagram.
that. Oh.
Do the whole thing.
I've done
The
it
whole
once
thing real
before.
quick.
I can try and figure it out again.
Mom's gonna love it.
I think
No, she's not.
the last
It's
time
fine.
I opened
Yeah.
Instagram was the last time I did this.
She will
too.
Yeah, she will not be. I didn't do it. Your mom won't be looking over Instagram though.
No. Just don't put it on Facebook.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. We're on YouTube. She'll catch that. Walmart's $20 donation, man. Walmart's. I like that name. Love your show, guys. You should let the Discord members submit blind ideas that are chosen at random by a random SLB family member.
Wait, what is that? You should let the Discord members submit blind ideas. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we've talked about that at
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
point.
And we've been doing like Eric. I don't know if Kyle bleeped out the
He
last name. He didn't? No. He's just like me. Eric Knight is gonna send us a blind, and I'm nervous because Eric has a
Why?
really solid collection, kind of like Carlos.
It
Sorry
can't
if
be
you guys
worse
can't hear
than
me.
Carlos, though. Come on.
I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if Eric has something up his sleeve that he's really gonna put the wood to all of us, and I'm kind of nervous. And I think that'll be next Friday.
Well, we have a couple here still. We have a couple blinds that I have that folks have given us. Jason gave me one at our meet and greet
Pete?
at Journeyman.
Jason P.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So we got that to do yet. Yeah, we got some stuff to do.
You know what
All
I
right.
brought up for tonight before you explain what we're actually doing
Yep.
is at some point it'd be fun. Carrie knows enough about it. She's tasted all mine and knows what's good and what's bad and have her put together one.
That would be
That
cool.
would be so cool.
Yeah. Seal up a box. I'll bring it for Michelle to put together.
Yes.
Be fun to do sometime.
I'd love that.
For sure.
And we still read a lot of the if not all the comments on the YouTube videos. Kurt just can't respond to all of them anymore because it's like 500 comments a
I
thing.
just-
That'd be his full-time job, responding to the comments.
However, I do respond to every email. Well, if I miss it, it's not intentional. But I do respond to every Instagram or Facebook message and email and all that. It just got to the point where YouTube comments, this just be impossible. I would need to do this full time if I did that.
Or read them,
No way
though.
by slinging drywall mud during the day and doing all that. It'd take several hours. It would take a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do look at them, we do read them, especially when we ask you for different comments and stuff. I definitely cruise over them and see suggestions and all that stuff, so
wow.
we appreciate it.
I'm gonna have to tinker with the audio real quick. Can you guys let me know how it is now? I just updated. the settings a little bit. Oh, I see why. Microphone.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Siblings.
Throw you in the court. Maybe we should sing a tune up here, Mom.
I'm sure they would.
Sound better?
We'd be dropping people left and right if that was the case.
Probably the only
better?
person would like it, your mom.
Yes. Mark, thank you for the donation, buddy. Appreciate it. Jake W. Cheers, Trenton, Kurt, Kent, and all sipping some Nulu Maple Brulee. I saw that up there. I was like, man, what is that? It sounds really delicious.
Yeah, it does.
Before hitting the rise, hope all is well. Have a good Thanksgiving. Thank you. You as well, Jake. Well, what we're doing here tonight, came up with the idea to blind rye whiskeys. Simply because it's fall time.
Yeah,
I mean,
good time for it.
I know I break out more rye whiskey in the fall for sure than any other time of the year. And it just seems like it fits the season. And then as I do sometimes, the brain got churning and we were talking to Kent and we kind of left Trenton out in the dark a little bit, but what you looking for, bud?
Hear that noise? Oh, is that the water softener? Is the water closed?
It's the water heater.
The door's closed.
Wow, that's loud.
Yeah, you can unplug it if you want.
Oh, that's fine.
It's from the kids' bath.
That'll get them out quicker when they don't have any hot water.
So,
Builds character.
yes. So anyways, what we did is we chose 3 of our favorite, I don't know how you chose. Let me just say it this way. We were supposed to choose,
Kind of had a plan.
okay, supposed to choose 3 of our favorites in our individual collections from mine and Kent's and Trenton's that were under $100. Now, the key was here, Trenton called me because, Kent texted me, he had his pretty much picked out last night.
I pretty
Went through
much.
everything. I had
Every
mine
tasted
picked
a
out
couple.
last night as well. And Trenton calls me, I think at 7:15, kind of freaking out because he was having a hard time.
Well, I wasn't
getting his
freaking
route.
out. I just didn't know if we could include finished stuff. or
Well,
not.
that plus a lot of your collection didn't fit the criteria of the price range.
Well, I
Of
asked.
some of your really favorite ones that you wanted
Yeah.
to
Well,
include.
sure, and I agree with you, Trenton. There was some bottles I was like, ooh, I don't know if that, it's right on the border.
Mine were like 109,
Right.
105. And I was like, man, I can't do that.
Well, I had a hard time with it, as Trenton knows I always do when I pick things like that. But I kind of had a little bit of a plan too, because I kind of stayed away from a couple of things that I kind of figured you and or Trenton would pick.
Well, I did the same.
And I might have,
I did the same.
we'll have to reveal them all, Michelle, later.
Well, and I honestly,
But-
I thought for sure Kurt would pick this one, but then I see it's on the bar top,
I couldn't do it.
so obviously it's not in.
Yeah, I couldn't.
But I stayed away from that because I thought for sure.
That's
Kurt would put it in.
the 2020 Jack
One.
Daniels, 2021?
I think.
Check it and see what it is.
Where the heck's it at? 2020, you're right.
Okay. 2020 special release. That's a Jack Daniels ride.
Phenomenal.
It was under $100 when I purchased it, but being a special release and everything, and being something that would be over $100 now,
Yeah.
I just couldn't do
But
it.
I thought that would be in there. There's a few that
Yeah,
I would be surprised if Trenton didn't put in, so I stayed away from those.
I know. Yeah, he told me one thing on the phone that shocked me, and I'm not going to tell you because we're doing the blind. He did not reveal anything he was bringing, nothing like that. It was just a certain aspect of the whiskeys that he told me that I was like,
Huh.
do I even know you now? I mean, who are you? So
Okay.
we'll see
All
how
right.
that
Yeah, that
goes.
shocked me too, actually.
So we have a variety of colors.
I noticed
of the
that too,
whiskey.
right when I walked up
I'm
here.
pulling a Trenton right now because normally I don't ever do
Like,
this.
look at this one.
I know. I
So
saw
much
it.
lighter.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
This one's, I'm working on the audio, guys, so if the audio is behind the picture, just refresh the live stream. Can you make sure you're like off Wi-Fi and stuff?
Oh, yeah, I need
Everyone, please. This one's gonna be a little bit different because I'm also tasting back here with them.
Oh, you are?
Yes, I have this.
Oh my God. So that's where all the heavy pours came from.
Sorry.
Michelle.
I have like
Yeah.
3 ounces in one of these.
Hey, it was like,
It was like 2 minutes before it started.
and he's like, can you pour me a bit? I'm like, all right, that would have been helpful a while ago.
Oh my. Well, honey, that gives you enough for you to taste.
So Michelle, you're driving.
Yay.
Oh, way out of here.
No, I'm tasting.
Wonderful.
You're gonna share along.
We could drive you home. You only live 5 minutes away. It's fine.
I can walk. So I won't be able to put up what is being tasted. So I'm going to have Michelle pin the comment of what is currently being tasted so that
Oh.
everybody can kind of get a bit of an idea.
Thanks.
All right.
Well, you're already looking at the chat anyways.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Anything else, Trent, you want to add before we get started here, buddy?
This is a delicious Negroni that you made, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Is it good? You like it?
Very good, yeah.
There you go.
I didn't write down like all the details. I
will say this.
Notes for myself.
Trent doesn't even know this, and I haven't told anybody this, but there is going to be some gift giving on the December live stream. So you know.
Ho, ho, ho.
I was not aware.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I need to go
that'll be
like
fun.
write this stuff down.
Oh, a couple people are asking real quick before we get started what the total was for the Riley's live stream.
Mm-hmm.
I think right now we're looking at like 330 something. We got to wait to tally up a couple more numbers and everything, but it's
Right.
looking like around 330. I want to say 334 and some change,
That's awesome.
but we'll know more next month when we go to present that.
Yeah, you and I got to
Right.
sit down with
Yeah.
some stuff too on that, and there's just a lot that went into that. And guys, I mean, honestly, none of that could have been done without your
I was
help.
just gonna say, incredible job, community.
Yeah, I mean, we were gifted, what, Trent, 160, 170 bottles?
3 or 4, something like that.
164.
164 bottles that were gifted, fantastic bottles that were gifted to us for this purpose. You know, all the support, all the folks that went in there and bought raffle tickets and so on and so forth, and go on and on and on. But guys,
And Westward ended up pitching in
yeah,
really
Yeah.
with their $50 for every membership. That ended
Right.
up being a decent chunk of change there too.
Yes, it
Not to
was.
mention their hospitality there, but
right. Yeah, it was a remarkable couple of weeks, as it always is. It totally blew me away. We will be. Hey, Michelle, did we ever figure a date yet to go to Riley's?
No.
No,
Okay.
I'm waiting on people to respond.
Oh, okay.
all right.
Was that me? I did. I think I
don't know.
responded. Anyways, we are trying
figure
to
it out
get
tonight.
We're trying to get a date together. So we.
None of us,
Okay.
others.
All right. No problem. We'll be in. We usually the first week or two are in
December.
of December at Riley's for the check presentation, and this one's going to be they're ready for us this time, right, Trenton? I think we just shocked their socks off last year. I don't
Yeah.
think they were prepared.
Well, that was a huge.
Yeah,
that
no. We weren't even prepared.
No, but we didn't call ahead of time, did you? Back then last year and say here's what we're bringing or anything is. I think they were just floored last year, but this year they're prepared with all kinds of stuff, aren't we? I know Michelle's has a lot of direct communication with Riley's here lately, but there's going to be some folks that want to talk to us and
An interview.
interviews. And can you imagine Trenton on an interview? Well, this will be good. I wonder if he'll have a hair day like he usually does, honey, for that.
I'll come prepared a little bit. I'm not going above and beyond, but I'll prepare a little bit. That's kind of my brand.
It is. This is what people know. You know,
They do.
it's true. I think a lot of folks just tune into the
See where it's at.
weekly videos just to see what his hair looks like that day. I think so. I do.
Yeah, that's fine.
I wake up every morning.
Einstein had crazy hair.
He did, and I don't want to say I'm a genius, but I'm pretty close. I'm getting there. Right, babe?
Yeah.
Good for you. All right, Kim. Let's get started. Remember, small sips. Small
That's
sips.
right.
I don't have any left.
I don't want to get grounded. I've been drinking my water, Mom.
Shade.
You missed it, honey. We got the devil right off the bat.
What'd you say?
Well, I was drinking this.
She says,
So water, and she was
drinking
like,
it so
"Cat, will you
fast."
stop drinking that?" Getting on me.
Yep.
That's a good question.
That's the life.
Sorry, Deb
That's a
Wees,
good
no?
start.
Anyone heard of the Thomas Handy Rye? Yeah, that's the Buffalo Trace Antique Collection. That's it's the cast strength rye in that kind of a lineup. It's very allocated, limited, only to about
Is that what this is?
1 or 2 months out of the year. It comes out in the fall time. It's with like George T. Stagg, William LaRue Weller, Eagle Rare 17, and Sazerac 18. Very good rye. Very good rye. Pretty hot though. What are you guys on? Any still?
Yeah.
is
I have
glorious.
not posted
Yeah, that's a
anything
good
on
one.
here. I'm sorry, I'm behind on this.
Yes,
I
that's,
think I
Whoa.
picked this one.
yeah, did you? I have not.
Well, I knew
I'm
coming
not doing
in,
that. I'm not even going to try to think of which
I'm not
ones I
either.
have in here. I'm
But
not,
coming in
but
tonight, obviously we're picking our favorites. There's not going to be any
No,
obvious
No.
worst
no,
case, you know.
it's not. And these are the hardest ones. But there's a beautiful char in there, Ken. Slightly marshmallowy and lots of maple.
Yeah, I was just going to say maple.
Good grief.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
It is, isn't it, Trent? See, when you're not up here, Trent, I was able to get out a little aroma notes here.
I'm just keeping my mouth shut today.
Get out of here.
I'm just gonna do that in every video going forward.
Stop it.
Somebody linked a video in our Discord of, I actually watch him all the time. His name's Niall Red, and he's a chemist. And he turned latex gloves into grape soda,
Insanity. And like
Get
drink
out of
it.
here.
Like for real.
and he drank it for real.
Would you drink it, honey? I don't think I would either.
Wow, that's
A
good.
lot of people are asking for your Christmas cocktail video.
All right.
The maple comes through a bit.
Huh?
The maple comes through quite a bit on
Oh,
it.
that's good, man. That's really good.
Can
I
we
listened
look
to
at
the proof a little
pinch
bit.
comment?
Oh, oops.
But
Kent's right, though. It's delicious.
that's really good.
Delicious.
I did
And you know,
see.
there's sorry,
Go
Trent.
ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's it's not your typical minty,
No.
big old
No.
rich flavors in this
No.
one, man.
The only rye aspect, and I don't even think I would
spice.
pick
The spice in it.
spice.
Yeah.
I don't even think I would pick this out of a lineup that. Oh, that's
There's
rye
so
whiskey.
many big flavors
No
in
way.
there.
They're just a lot of really beautiful, sweet char. A lot of good stuff in there.
It's almost like a maple finish, like a boo rye. Because I do get a little bit of a rye influence, but not
Not a lot.
and I feel like it's that sweetness that's
For as
coming
much
through.
rye as I don't drink, there's no way I'd pick that out. No.
I don't know that I would either. That's crazy.
There's a lot of bourbon-esque flavor,
Yeah, there
big,
is.
bold, rich flavors.
Oh, Katie, you've got to
do that
share
one?
that recipe.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing,
Cranberry hot honey
Gotcha.
margarita
Thank you.
recipe.
right?
What?
Katie.
What is it?
Garage Garage. Cranberry hot honey margarita recipe. I'm telling you, Katie is a wizard with cocktails.
Maybe we should do that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do 3 cocktails that were given to us.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, I love that. Well, we
me
kind
too.
of did that, like the cocktail competition.
Yeah, we did that like on Patreon. That was
Yeah,
fun.
but I mean for a video. They're
Yeah.
asking for a
Yeah, that'd be
Christmas
cool.
cocktail video. Maybe
Yeah.
we put it out there and get 3 good ones that we want to put on. I'm all up for that anyways. John Alexander, thank you, sir. Happy Thanksgiving to the whole SLB family. Appreciate it, buddy. That was wonderful.
Well, I'm
gonna say that
How do
right
you
now.
top that
I
one?
don't know. This is going to be extremely difficult.
That was really viscous.
Yeah, everything about it was great.
It's just lovely. The
That's a
whole
good
thing
one.
was great.
Trenton's smart because it must have been his.
It might be.
No, I don't.
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I would honestly be shocked if this was one of mine.
I pinned
See, now this one has a little bit more of the mint to it.
Well,
I pinned
like a
A.
rye.
I'm gonna pin B now.
I'm picking up maple again.
Well,
Maybe I'm looking for it. Maybe I'm wanting it. But
This
yeah,
is
there's
nice
definitely
mint.
more rye.
don't you get a little more mint on this
But
one?
yeah, I
Alan?
love the mint on this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Gingerbread old fashioned.
Dude. Okay, this is gonna be weird though. So, there's a restaurant near us called Shoreline Brewery,
Yeah.
and I think it was Thanksgiving time. They had this like cranberry cinnamon sweet potato turkey sandwich.
It was on like cinnamon bread.
Oh,
So you
I've
got
had
like
it.
this. It's
I've
yeah,
had
It
yeah.
was
I don't
delicious.
think they have it anymore.
Really?
We haven't been in a hot minute
Yeah,
though.
I'd be curious to see what you could like if you could incorporate some type of like a meat flavor into a cocktail.
He already did. Hot dog.
Not that's not is a hot dog really meat though?
Fair point. Fair point.
Lower
Fair
proof
point.
than that one.
For sure.
Or at least way easier going down. But that's more of a minty rye.
Yeah.
There's some really good other flavors in there. Almost a little malt kick to it.
It's kind of citrusy. I get like a little like a lemon or a lime type of a vibe.
Yeah, it is slightly minty, Kent, but I'm not. Maybe a little herbal too, but I'm not. Sometimes I refer to, and I know this is kind of off the wall, but if I get I think I remember when Cask Strength Redwood Empire Emerald Giant came out. I mean, it was almost like
through a couple of those.
the snow laying on the spruce trees.
Yeah.
You know, it was just
Yeah.
all those smells and everything you get from that. I don't really quite get that out of that, but it's definitely elevated up from this one with the rye
Oh,
characteristics.
yeah.
For sure.
That's a immediate smell rye.
It was good.
You know,
It was good.
definitely a lighter profile to it.
Yeah, for sure. I like it though. I think it's nice.
It's really nice, man. Really nice.
I'd be curious, like where, and I might have asked this in one of the videos recently, but like if you guys like ryes, if you guys don't like ryes, if there was one, like what kind of turned you on to ryes if you weren't a fan before? Because I feel like as people progress in the journey, at least the folks that have been watching us for a while, it was like all about bourbon, and then people were gotten to the ryes, and now people are getting to the single malts a little bit. So it's interesting to kind of see people's palates progress over time.
I'm just like Kurt in the fact that I like parts of all of them for sure. But man, I like a good rye.
I know you guys do. You and Trent, for sure.
As long as it's not the sushi Clearmont Steep bottle that we had in today's one.
Really? You sure you don't like that one?
No, I
That
love
was-
Oh, okay.
I love sushi,
was
but
rough.
it was
Not in liquid form.
immediately as soon as I smelled it, just sushi.
That's terrible.
And Kurt agreed, so I was like, all right, at least I'm not
Yeah,
crazy.
no,
here.
I actually,
know.
I've seen that
No doubt.
today. I
Yeah.
made a couple stops today,
Yeah.
and it's a $55 bottle.
It's right over there. Maybe after we get done with this blind, you can check it out and see if you think it's sushi. Well, you don't eat sushi, do you?
No,
Have you tried it?
I have.
Okay.
Okay.
I have.
All right.
And I will tell you, one time I got on a little kick for about 3 days. Was we were on a trip. I don't know if it was Riviera Maya, Mexico, or one of those type of trips. And they had an upstairs lounge area that overlooked the water and stuff. And they had sushi, and I ate it 3 nights in a row. And the fourth night I ordered it, and I couldn't do it. That was
couldn't get
it.
it
So
out.
I had 3 days that I
Well,
enjoyed it. But
There you go.
The first time I ever had sushi was at BC Osaka in Maryville, and I got violently ill and just never did it again. And I don't remember why we got it, but we got sushi from Strack,
Oh, it was during COVID. I was like desperate for sushi.
and we had a
So
hot minute with
grocery
grocery
store
store sushi, and it wasn't bad. But then you go
It's
to
all
like Sake Asian Fusion in Michigan
Sure,
City or
sure.
something.
Yeah, he was
Never
like,
been there.
I love this. I'm like, this is nothing. I mean, it'll
Right.
do.
Corey told us to go there. And I was
I know.
like, Laporte for sushi? Come
Well,
on.
I know. It was good,
It
though.
was very good.
Very good.
Very good.
curious about the third one. That's the really light
Okay,
one.
let's get it.
That's the really,
See what we
really
got.
light one compared to the rest.
Oh, man, I can't. Need your help. Shalotzi?
Okay.
Yahtzee!
That's good.
3062, $20. Thank you. I love the bullhorns. That's awesome.
Yeah.
He's a member on YouTube. That's what that means. Or
Oh,
they
really?
are.
Yeah, usually
Oh,
I
is that
delete
what that
those.
is? Yeah.
Because
Okay.
it's confusing.
All right. Thank you for that. Got me on that one. Orpheus. Thank you, buddy. Wonder if you all have had, and I don't know, Trent, I want to read this because I read it earlier, and I don't know if you had I have not. If you
have
all
not.
had Corbin Cash rye from California, not into rye, but was surprised how much I like it. 100% Merced rye from their farm. Now, I will tell you this, as I do watch a good majority of Marcus's videos on the Bourbon Judge. He rides the Corbin Cash train pretty hard. He likes it quite a bit.
Somebody sent me a sample, I believe, or asked if we've ever done it or we're interested in a pick maybe. And I've never had it. I know Jason C. from Mash and Drum did a pick with Corbin Cash. I haven't tried it, but I'd be curious to try their stuff. I love the ryes that have like a different strain.
Yeah.
New Riff crushes it with
Oh,
their
yeah,
their
no,
rye
man.
strains,
Yeah.
and it's just so unique. Like yellow dent corn and like
Yes.
winter white or like red
Yes.
corn. All these other
I
ones
love-
are cool.
and I really love
Winter
the-
rye.
Yeah,
I got a couple bottles of winter rye.
I love the malted ryes too.
Malted ryes are
I'm
awesome.
like way into malted ryes
Yeah,
now.
I know.
I love them.
Yeah.
But no, we haven't then, I guess. So hopefully sometime soon. Maybe I'll talk
I'll
to
see.
Marcus about that.
I'll see if I can find one online or something because I'd
Yeah.
be curious. Any new rye, I'm always down to try.
Ken, this one to me is spearmint gum
Yeah. Okay.
in a lighter fashion. Not super heavy, but kind of like Wrigley spearmint gum. What do you think, Trent?
Or what's the horse gum? The stripes on it.
Zebra?
Lucky Strike?
Yeah, is that what it's called?
Fruit stripe?
Fruit
Fruit
stripe.
Stripe.
That's
Yeah.
Stripe.
It smells like fruit stripe.
I was gonna say,
though.
Lucky
Really?
Strike, wasn't that
That's a cigarette. man. Lucky Strike. Yeah.
Oh, Lucky
Nice
Strike, that's
stripe.
right.
Yeah.
No,
Printed.
fruit
Come
stripe.
on.
Fruit stripe.
Did I tell you they discontinued that?
Yeah, now you can
Yeah.
buy it for like lots and lots.
There was a pack.
There's definitely some
Oh, really?
fruit in there too, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
The day after that got announced discontinued, somebody was selling it for one pack for $500 on eBay, and it sold.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Dead serious.
Like, why? It's not even. It's good for like the
I would have
first
been
3
rich now,
seconds
Mom.
that you
I
chew it.
chewed a lot of those packs growing up. Should have kept them.
Yeah, you should have.
This is nice.
That's really nice.
It is nice. It's fruity.
It's like velvety. The mouthfeel on this is really nice.
Yeah, what do you think of the middle of the back end? In the front, so I'm getting some fruity, some nice sweetness, a little bit of velvety, like you said, but it kind of falls apart for me a little bit in the middle of the back.
The back to me is like a little bit reminiscent of like a rye. Of like a rye when it kind of falls off the flavor track a little bit towards the end. It's not quite nothing, but it really just kind of delves more into like what a quintessential rye might be.
It's just a lot of grain I'm getting
Yeah,
on the back
but I
end.
like it. It's a sweet grain though. It's nice.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
no,
like
no,
off or
yeah.
bitter.
No, yeah, I don't want to.
I'll say it doesn't
it's
compare to
good.
the first two.
No, I would agree with that.
Not in that ballpark.
I would agree with that.
And it's kind of a one-noter for me too.
Good. But you know what? In these blinds, guys, listen, in these blinds, when we know we have 6 hitters on the bar top,
We're getting picky.
You got to get picky.
No.
You just got to get picky. It's just there's no other way to do it.
Well, here's
Unfortunately.
a question for the group though, because when I was coming up with the ones that I was putting in here, I called Kurt and I asked him. I was like, "Does it count if when it was produced in 1970 that it was under $100, or now?"
Yeah. I see where you were going.
Yeah, I didn't do that because I was like, yeah, that doesn't seem. All these you should be able to get. I think. I don't know what Kurt put in there. I don't know what Kent put in there.
Should be.
But you should be able to find all
Well-
these, and that was kind of the point.
Depending on which one Michelle put out of my 3, or put out of my 3, or because I brought 3, she put in 2.
I hope I remembered which one.
So one of them, you probably can't get now. But
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you put the Booker's Ryan?
but no,
Is it coming? We got to get it yet? Is it coming up?
no, didn't slip a Booker Dry in there, but I'm pretty sure that was over $100.
BMC, thank you, buddy. Sipping New Riff Bottle and Bond.
Originally, wasn't it?
Yes, for the basement
150.
tours, for sure.
That's it.
That's it.
Did you hear that, Trenton? Yes, for the basement tours.
I can do the basement tour.
There you go. Jared, $5. Thank you, man. I'm trying to figure out what IDC is. That's
I don't
all
care.
I got it now. It took me a second. I'm thinking about it because I don't pick up on that stuff. I'm the one that types out every text and it takes me forever to get done.
That is true. I seen that.
I
Trying
don't
to put
care.
wild turkey in first.
I
saw it today.
Jim Beam is mid. That's what I'm talking about, Jared.
Jared. Refund Jared.
Holy moly.
It looks. See, this is where I don't like, or I like not having the black lens. That looks delicious.
It does. It does.
Just the color and
That's amazing.
I was pouring that. I was like, whoa.
So, but seriously,
Let mom smell it.
Grammy, do you smell
I'll
this?
let you smell
Watch
how
her like
wonderful.
knock the nose.
Throw it back, Grammy.
She goes, I don't know.
I have a picture.
Good.
Yes, Grammy said it smells good.
He left when you started.
Grammy throwing all the shade.
She is. That's
What
all
on
it is.
earth is this?
It is wonderful, whatever it is. It is glorious.
Yeah.
I mean, that is just.
It smells a little crafty though.
I don't care what it is.
It
I don't
smells
care if it's
amazing.
crafty.
Yeah,
It
I know
smells
what you're.
crafty.
I know what you're thinking, crafty, but I'm thinking it's malt.
It's probably malted.
That's
rye.
what I'm getting.
Man, Boy, the sweetness is overload.
show Graham.
And I don't know, so some people,
See that glass yet?
some people,
Look at that pour. It's half.
Sorry.
like, I know some folks,
I
and
have a heavy hand.
they don't like overly sweet bourbons or rye or whiskeys in general.
Yeah.
Just in the aromas on this one, it may not be for you because it's just,
It's
sweetness.
tastes like it smells.
Beautiful.
I smell.
Love it. It's almost like
Whoa.
a severely reduced apple cider.
This is like this has some really like reduced vibes to it. It's thick.
I haven't tasted it yet. Did you taste it?
I just
This
did.
palate you're talking?
That's bizarre, but in like
I was
the
enjoying
best
the
possible
nose.
way.
I was enjoying the nose so much I
Wow, what is that?
haven't tasted it yet.
My mouth is just, I'm drooling everywhere. It's hot,
Juicy. That's
That's
hot.
hot. I will say that. I think it's hot.
Virginia, yes I am. She asked if I was trying to liquor up my husband.
Hey now.
Hey now. I
Oh,
won't
they
take
want to see Grammy up there.
Hashtag show Grammy.
Is that what he said?
Trending.
You will when she has to use the restroom. She'll wave on the way by.
Sorry, honey, you'll have to lumber it across.
Oh no, bourbon.
Not today.
What?
I'm bumming it today.
Get out. You're never bumming it.
That finish goes on forever
It's
too.
just incredible.
Long time.
I don't know what that is, but man, I like it a lot. It's very warm though.
O'Malley 16 wanted to see Trenton's sister up there.
What are you getting out of that, Trenton? It's hard for me to
Problem
explain.
is if she comes down here, you're gonna get the kids back here
That's
too.
right. You're gonna get two little ones back there too.
That's all right.
Oh, I'm skipping
It's
here. I was
it's
going back to the
reminiscent
snows.
to me. It has like this burnt profile to it, and I don't know if it's coming from some weird strain of this.
There's something weird in a grain in here.
I like it.
Not
though.
weird, different.
Unique.
Yeah.
I like this, and it's really weird. And these-
Like we were just talking about, is it a malted rye or
Yeah.
a one of the winter ryes it's some kind of a oddball grain, I think.
It's almost a burnt orange on the palate,
I can
just
see
a tiny
that.
bit.
This honestly, we tried that. We're gonna do a review on this on Patreon because it's a little difficult to get the Still Austin Monster Mash this year.
Yeah.
And there's like 5 or 6 different mash bills in there. They did like a ton of different stuff, and it's really unique. It reminds me of that if it was like 20 proof higher, like 40 proof higher. This is hot.
It's a hot one.
This is at least 125 or
I
higher.
have to admit,
I was gonna say 130 or more.
I have to admit, it knocked it down just a tiny bit on my score, just for that purpose, for that reason.
Proof.
Proof.
But
But
I think it's the proof that's like still right now.
oh yeah, rolling
It's like I
around.
just drank it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
It's
this
still,
is the
I
most
still taste it. I
viscous-
still feel it.
Yep.
Good finish on that one.
Whoever brought that,
This is solid,
I
man.
don't believe it's mine. That's all I can say. Rocky Mountain Russian, $20. Thank you, bud. So old, I walked uphill both ways to get my single barrel JD tonight.
This is back when you guys were talking about
Yes, sir.
Thanksgiving break at schools.
Yep, you know it.
We're a
Yeah,
little
me too. I know, and I've been Brandon.
Oh, that's
Brandon, hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I think we all have something to be thankful for. Isn't that a fact? And so many times all of us, including myself, all we do is delve on the bad. You know what
Or what we have to do. Or
garbage things
overwhelmed
happen
with
during
this
the
or
day,
whatever,
and this
yeah.
and the other thing, and we oversee all the great things in our life. So thank you for that, Brandon. That was a good thing right there. Jason, thank you, buddy. Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend Hack. Mix half Still Austin cast strength bourbon, half Sagamore double oak rye. Boom. Almost the same. All right.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is.
We should do
Yeah.
a video about
Go try that
kind of
sometime.
thing.
We should.
Like,
Are we on,
Right.
So I guess
E?
I just read that. I was mouthing a conversation with Mom, and I just heard you say that, so I came back to read
yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Check it out.
Half and half. Sometimes
Yeah, we got-
homemade blends are pretty fantastic.
We have a God Bless Grammy, and we have Is Grammy the inspiration for SLB?
She is.
Absolutely.
Yes.
She's the original.
Yep. SLB stands for Strong Like Bold. When we started the bar down here, that's when we didn't have a YouTube channel or nothing else. The kids named it SLB Basement
Haven't got to
Bourbon
it
Bar. So Grammy's the first Strong Like Bull. The SLB, the original SLB, the OG. Right, Mom? Sure. Oh, boy, this is really, really hard. Man, I didn't think
Grammy might need to smell this one too. This is pretty good
it's
too.
kind of almost peanut buttery almost.
Man, there's a lot going on there.
I really thought, I'm not surprised. A lot of times when we're doing these live streams, Trenton doesn't have lineups back there. He just has his thing, and that's what he does. But with this rye whiskey, I'm not surprised that you have
Anything
it.
rye, sign me up.
I know.
Anything.
So I really thought it would be more of a Kent and Trenton, conversation and get into it. But man, some of this stuff is really good. It really
And
is.
honestly, Kurt, that was part of my picking too, because I'm thinking I'm up here with you, figuring out what's first, second, third.
See?
I didn't gear myself towards Trenton. I geared myself towards him.
So there you go.
Oh.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Well, I don't even know if the good ones are mine or not, but
Wow, that's delightful.
I've said this once and I'll say it again. I think you get the most off the wall and like just all around different profiles when you do a rye blind because they're all so different.
yeah.
Not to say that all bourbons are the same, but I feel like you get a lot of similar kind of notes on bourbons in a blind, whereas ryes, I have not had one pour
More
so
bold
far.
differences, yeah.
Yeah, I have not had one pour that is at all even remotely the same.
No, you're right. And I'm very curious on this next one, what you guys have to say about it, because you guys have way more experience with rye whiskey than I do. To me, Kent, this one we're tasting now, E, is like a quintessential, beautiful aged rye. It has some age to it, it seems to me. I could be dead wrong, but it just seems like it.
I'll agree with you on that just for the fact that I just wrote down silk. That mouthfeel is awesome. Which you don't get that with a young one, typically.
SLG, strong like Grammy.
We should change the name, Mom.
That's
They
like
said
what else?
SLG, strong like Grammy. I like it.
This is going to be a weird note, but it tastes like my grandma's cottage smells.
Yeah, that's why I repeat myself when I say it seems like this is just a
That's not
quintessential
a high proof one.
aged rye whiskey. It's got some age to it.
That is not more than
I love it.
115, be my guess. Maybe 110.
you think.
Trent, you want to scroll me up, bub?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know you're getting
I'm
into
failing at my job.
Nah, you're getting into it. It's all right. Lanoma. Lanoma.
Which
Go
one
on.
did you-
$20. Thank you, man. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the SLB family and community. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for that. Alex. Thank you, ma'am. Hello from South Bend area. You're not too far. My wife gets over there every once in a while, South Bend area. Glad I got to catch it live today. We're glad to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Beach Sand Bourbon. Talk to them once in a while. Cheers, SLB Drinks. We are still plugging along towards 1,000 subs. And you will get there. I promise you that. How long did it take us, Trenton? Quite a while.
2 years. two and a half years.
Quite a while. Quite a while.
If you're just starting to channel,
Yep.
the first 100 is the hardest. It took us 2 years to get over 100.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Sorry.
were so excited too. Which is excited.
JC, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, SLB fam. Headed out west and slightly tipsy on the plane. Hey,
Celebrating heading out west.
there you go. There you go.
One of my favorite directions to leave.
I believe that's JC and Doris, I do believe. So you all have a good time,
I feel like that's the only way to do a plane ride, though.
right? But you can.
Dude, E is delicious.
That's right. We already did the. I'm not doing
What
it.
did you guys think about E? I don't know.
I loved it.
Yeah.
That's why I said it seemed like it's a really beautiful, well-aged rye. And I'm going to say that for like the fourth time and watch I'll be wrong, but it sure tastes like it.
Well, buddy Chris Angle Much love, SLB fam. In honor of tonight's Ride Blind, I am sipping JD Heroes Selection, fitting for November to honor all those who have and are serving. Thank you, veterans and active military.
Amen to that. Thank you, Chris.
Nice job, Chris.
Thanks, buddy.
Definitely.
Hopefully we'll see you. Hopefully you're coming around
Holidays,
Christmas
yeah.
time.
Let me know, Chris.
Yeah.
I think they might be making an appearance.
Oh, okay. Well, grandkids, if you hear a herd of buffalo coming down the stairs, that's the grandkids. Why did we do rye sooner? That's what I want.
Oh, you're on the last one, or what? Where are
Yeah.
you on? Last one?
Raquel, you coming up? Everybody wants to see you.
Get up there. Just do a quick, are the kids coming? Are you
up,
going
bro?
up too? That was Bexley, she's coming,
That's
Mom.
Blueberry. That's my
Get up there,
Blueberry.
Brixton, you've been up there before.
Oh, she put on her fancy shoes.
Oh, she got some fancy stuff on.
You got
Oh,
fancy,
look at-
girl?
She got her Dorothy shoes on.
I seen those the other day. Those were cool.
Come on up there, Sissy Sue.
Sissy Sue. All right, get up there, B.
Come on back.
Nobody can see you. You gotta look up there at the camera.
Say
Say
hi.
hi.
Please see right there.
This is my Bexley Blueberry. This is Raquel. This is one that picks a couple of our blinds for us. Yeah, show them your shoes, honey.
Brixton, you gotta get up there, man.
She's got the Dorothy. She got the Dorothy shoes
I like
on
them.
tonight. Love it.
Hurry,
Love it.
want me to go up there with you?
He's right. He's right.
Hey, sis.
Thanks, Bexley.
Getting
Thanks, Raquel.
getting the whole clan down here.
Delta is sponsoring this.
Delta's,
See ya, Brixton.
Delta's sponsoring us?
That'd be great.
That would.
See ya,
oh,
Brixton.
Delta's the best airline, by the way.
I mean,
I said that in our Discord last night, and it sparked a very
I'm sure
passionate
it did.
discussion.
Really?
Well, I think people are
Like
very
3 airlines.
I got
passionate about that.
on Discord last night, and I was doing a couple things, and Trenton slapped me down quickly. He's like, "Dude, that conversation was 2 days ago." I don't know.
Wait, no,
No
I'm
idea.
curious though. When you open the Discord, is that like one of the first messages that popped up, or were you just scrolling up?
Well,
get caught up.
what I do to get caught up is I always look through my notifications,
Oh, okay.
and that way, if anybody says something directly to me or about or whatever has my name in there somewhere, I can look at it, respond or whatever.
I gotcha.
So whatever you were saying was right there with.
Well, that's why, because I was picturing you scrolling like 2 days worth of messages,
No.
and that's like 2,000 messages.
Absolutely not.
Didn't Walmart's open up the comments with us?
Walmart's is back. Thank you.
$340 for a charity because of your platform. Pat yourselves on the back. So awesome. But it really is the community that's, man, what a group.
Yeah. It's,
And I like this next one too.
Go ahead.
Keith Casey Weld, $20. Thanks. Your fundraiser was amazing. Your tasting this afternoon was not.
Wait, what?
that was our video today.
Keith Casey Weld, your fundraiser was amazing. Your tasting
That
this
Friday,
afternoon was not.
today's video was just not a good showing for us, Trent.
Well, you said you
I-
were talking about it afterwards. What did you say afterwards? About the Claremont Steak. What that might have starting with. that,
starting with that
yeah.
one might have thrown off the palate a little bit. It may have. I don't know. But what we don't want to do is portray something that we're not. And if we kind of had a bad day, then you're just going to see it. We're not going to redo it and say, okay, well, that kind of was bad. Let's do another one. It's not going to happen. It's just, there's good days, there's bad days, there's days you're going to look a little foolish, there's days you're going to be spot on, there's days it's going to be comical. What it's going to be is what it's going to be.
And that's just how a blind goes. Not every blind is how you expect it to go.
Absolutely
And that's the
not.
fun thing.
Absolutely not. That's why I think it's important that everybody sees us struggling at times too, because could be that.
Bourbon Jesus, Trenton's already shaking his head back there.
I had to put it up there.
Trenton, half the things you say starts a discussion just because of how wrong you are on things.
Yes. Absolutely.
Maybe the last time I was wrong about something.
Stephen S. wrote, well, Delta is providing the Wi-Fi
I don't know
anyway.
what this is. I have no idea.
I don't either, and I haven't gotten into it yet. Just
It
noticing it,
is
but
just incredible.
I can
there's
tell.
definitely out of the mint, but
Yeah,
there's
it's Rick House to me.
yeah.
Sweet Rickhouse notes. I mean, like,
It's like you drizzled honey on a rick house.
absolutely,
I mean, really.
100%. 100%.
What do you think, Mom?
Drizzle honey on a brick house.
Babe, did you watch the video today? Oh no, you were when I called you.
Yeah,
and I interrupted you.
Yeah, you interrupted me. I wasn't really watching, I was listening because I was driving. But then you called me and interrupted.
What is that?
You know, not at all about the tasting notes, but you know all the hot and spicy flavors. You know, like I like the hot or the sweet and spicy. I'm
Like
sorry,
the hot honey?
Sweet and spicy stuff for my wings. I like sweet and spicy. That is sweet and spicy.
It seems like it's
You get
Big
spicy?
sweet and spicy.
seems like it's finished.
There's a lot of sweet going in there, man.
Yeah, seems like it.
I mean, like your normal rye spice, Trent. I mean, I don't mean like overly
Okay, yeah.
spicy. It's just a combination of
Bite,
that.
more of a bite.
Yeah, that little bit of a bite with the sweet.
It's just
Great combination.
It's delicious.
I
Great
get like
combination.
a little bit of a coffee or mocha kind of a note there at the
Absolutely.
tail end.
So much going on there.
That's one of the most complex ryes I've had in a long time.
This isn't the boldest one out here, but there's
It's layered.
a lot going on.
That thing is layered.
It's like
A lot
really
of nuances.
layered. Yeah. Wow.
Lovely. It's almost trying to reminiscent of a Westward single malt. I mean, it's kind of like halfway there.
If Westward did a rye, and I think they should.
Yeah, they should. I
Wow,
don't know.
that's good.
Wow.
Well, anyways, honey, in the video, the first time I ever burped in the camera, and Trenton had to call me out on it.
How am I gonna not call you out on that?
Okay, I didn't see that.
I know, I interrupted you because I called you. I remember now when you were. Yeah, so you'll have to get there. Yeah, I even blushed a little bit on the camera. To tell you the
sure you
truth.
did.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Craig's cracking up.
It's
Wait, what did he say?
Trenton had it. Did you just burp?
well, no,
That's what he did.
we were just talking, and out it comes, and then it took me a couple seconds. I was like,
Babe,
wait.
as always, as you know, my mouth was closed, but it did, it was more of a throat,
Yeah.
but it was, it was a little bourbon thing in there, and I don't think most people even would have heard of it. Trent's like,
Wait, no, I'm gonna walk you through.
seriously?
Flashing lights.
No, I'm gonna walk you through exactly what happened. Because normally it's me,
It is.
Yes.
and a
We are
lot of
aware.
times
It
I don't
is.
even realize I do it.
Well,
So
doesn't.
it took me a couple seconds, and then after that I was like, wait, that wasn't me.
Trenton usually when we come down, just like today, it's right over there. Every time he comes down to the basement, he chugs a Dr. Pepper.
No, this
Oh.
is the first Dr. Pepper I've had in a while.
Cutting back.
Well, but he drinks fizzy, like bubbly water all the time.
Yeah.
So
Well, whatever.
there's some
it is.
carbonation in there.
He usually has some kind of carbonated drink before we film, and that's why somewhere during the video, usually he's got something going on. But anyways,
It's about as natural as breathing to him, unfortunately.
I feel really bad for her though,
Babe.
because
I do too.
I'll
I do
just
too.
be talking and just,
I do too.
And he doesn't
That's
realize, and
disgusting.
it's just like,
You're just rude.
and then she goes, "Oh, babe," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
I'm like, did I burp? No, you didn't.
No, my eyes just
throw
water
up.
like this.
Yeah.
Normally.
I'm just so,
Normally, I just,
Yeah.
normally I
Just the way
turn
my
green
face
and my
is.
eyes start watering.
Yeah.
Other than that. Ben's Place, $10, thank you. Enjoy your videos. We appreciate you, buddy. Tim, have all the donated bottles been shipped? Well, I'll tell you this, everything that can be shipped, I gave over to our shipping partner. We do have 14 or 15, something like that, Trenton,
Yep.
I do believe, that are still not packaged only because those particular winners have not, if you can chime in what they were supposed to do, Trenton.
So an email went out with a link to a Google form to fill out your name, address, winning ticket number, and email. And then we forwarded that on to our shipping partners who then sent it out. We haven't gotten like 14 or 15 different addresses. A couple folks have since responded. I've reached back out to those people.
Okay.
If you are still, if you won and you haven't gotten any communication or anything, please reach out to Kurt at slbdrinks.com.
Oh, there we go.
And he will
Here it
promptly
is.
respond.
Oh, wonderful.
No, he's better at communication than I am. But and then we're still waiting. The Westward
That's hilarious.
has sent the bottles to our shipping partner, and then they are going to forward those out
Oh,
to
so
the
you have
winners.
spoke to them? Because I spoke
Yeah.
to a couple people about that as well.
Anybody
Yeah.
who
There is one.
who won the auction for the Westward bottles, whether it was the bundles
Yes.
or some of the older stuff from their whiskey club or anything.
Yes.
Those have been shipped out, and then our shipping partner has to then ship those out again. So those should be going out. I'd say after the holidays, because things are going to be backed up this week with Black
All right,
Friday.
Brian,
and-
Yeah.
Brian, if you're listening to that, if you're on, I've been discussing that with him too. So basically what you're telling us, Trent, is they're actually sending them to our central location so that we can get them to our shipping partner. Is that what you're saying?
They're just sending them direct to the shipping partner.
Westward is.
Westward is,
sending-
yeah.
Okay, all right, cool, because I've been talking to a couple people about that as well, so yeah, but otherwise, I'm sorry,
Oh,
Ken,
so
but just to
that's okay.
finalize that, honey, correct me if I'm wrong, I think we took those over to the shipping partner, was it Monday? I believe, the winning bottles? I know
Saturday.
you helped me, was it Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday, so you all know. Okay, sorry, Ken.
No, I was gonna say, the next one, Jeremiah KC1 LDA, $5, but this is a tough one. What bourbon has the strongest oak flavor? Could you do a series on videos on stronger tasting notes, caramel, rye, malt, tobacco, leather, etc.?
Elijah Craig, 18-year.
That's an easy one, yeah.
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 I mean, nobody gets that all the time, but it's like, man, that was just so strong.
Have you guys had any after the first one I got?
No. Harry offered me one this week, and I said no.
I've been so gun shy on that one.
No.
I passed them up a lot, and I'm just not a big oak fan as much as those
No,
are.
and then a lower proof,
Wow.
and it's what is it now? It was 300 back then or something. What's it now? 350?
No, I was like that. The one I got was like 150,
Oh, was it?
140,
I
150,
apologize then, yeah.
and it was nothing but oak.
169.
Okay. No.
That was a disappointing one for me because at the time when the first one came out, which one was that, Trent? Do you remember?
Oh, man. Here. Go ahead.
20, 21, so I don't know. But there was such a good string of barrel proofs. They were just solid. And then that one come out, and I ran to two stores to get two of them and opened it and went, what have I done?
Terrible.
It didn't work out.
Kent, before we move on here, Aaron, thank you, bud. Do yourself a favor. Raconteur Rye Batch 2. Brazen. Have you tried that?
No.
I couldn't find it.
I have it. We tried it.
You took it?
Yeah.
That
You
means
told
you
me to
have,
take it.
you have batch 1 and batch 2.
I only have batch 2. I don't think we got batch 1.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was going to put. So the Raconteur Rye. is
I've looked 15 minutes for that bottle here at
Thanks
least.
for starting a fight here.
But it's a mess down here, and I wanted to put it in this blind desperately.
It's over $100. I was going to.
Oh, I didn't even check that yet.
It's
so-
$129.99.
Okay.
It's that the Raconteur Rye is a David Jennings or Rare Bird 101.
Oh,
That's
man.
his. That is-
Fabulous, man.
And I'm going to say this right now.
Fabulous, Aaron.
I like to
Incredible.
when we're doing the top 5 bourbons or the ryes or whatever of the year. I really like to try and keep it so that nothing in those videos is sourced, and everything is made by the distillery that they come from. The Raconteur Rye is, I believe, blended, and is for me right now in contender for one of the top 5 ryes of the year.
Wow.
It has to be. It was
is
so good.
absolutely incredible.
And you haven't tried it yet. You wait. You'll be in the tastings for the top 5 stuff.
I
You
have
just
two.
wait.
I have 2 sourced ryes in my
Crazy.
top 5 this year, or
Really?
in the contender for the top 5. I have about 10 bottles for ryes that I need to figure out and put in there.
Ooh-wee.
But
To answer your question, Ron, yes, it's fabulous.
if you can buy that on Sealbox, you guys, I highly recommend it. If
You
you're
can?
looking for, I believe so.
And you haven't done that for me yet?
Okay.
What is wrong with this guy?
Chris Angle is surprised that you still have anything in your glass.
Oh, sorry, I sold out. I'll reach out. Oh, this is a pre-sale. I'll reach out to David Jennings. I doubt he's watching tonight, but
Doubt it too.
yeah.
All right, Ken, we got to eliminate something here. What's your first out?
Oh, that one is probably my only easy decision. And that one.
Okay, we're saying that I already pushed mine out. You went
Yeah.
here, so see. Now, a good whiskey, right? but it just didn't stack up with everything that's on the bar top. So Michelle, we are both the same on that.
The only
That
other,
was 6.
I won't say easy one, but the only one that I know I know my second out too.
All right, go ahead, because I pushed mine out before you did.
Must be.
Oh, wow. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Look at my notes. Ken is right, that is my lowest score past this one, so
That's the only two that
I thought it was down here, but
is
it's-
pretty, hopefully those aren't my two.
What I'm not embarrassed of any of this. I didn't have a lot of expectations going into this blind. I really thought it was gonna be something you and Trenton would really enjoy, but this has been incredible.
There's been a couple, like, for sure staple ryes, but there's been a lot of other things going on in some of them, and I think maybe Trenton was thinking the same way I was. You know, Kurt is
I'll
up
order
here.
you one. It's in stock at Bourbon Outfitter.
What?
It's cheap.
You want one?
What?
Was that 139?
What? I mean, what?
Yeah.
I mean, really?
Well, there's two of those.
What?
Two of these, I'm like, the nose, I can just sit and smell it.
What? Hey, Trenton. I mean, really?
It's brown, sugary, and
Oh, yes. Just beautiful brown sugar. And there's still that little bit of barrel char that's just completely in sync with all the rest of the aromas.
Okay. I was gonna say smell that one and then smell that one. Because now jumping from there to there on the nose, look how drastically different that is, but how awesome that is too. But drastically different.
Syrupy.
Drastic difference.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. This is really going to be difficult.
I don't know if my rankings are part of this, but I have a fourth. I know my fourth.
Are you with them on this?
I have the
I'd tell
exact
you
same
what.
order as them.
Do us a favor, just for me and Kurt's sake. Just keep track of it, and we'll see how close
Okay.
the three of us are.
Yep.
I'm writing it down.
I have my notes here with what I have down so
All right.
far. But this is going to be extremely difficult on the last three.
I don't know what to do.
I'm gonna start a whole new thing here because I'm gonna do it differently because they're also A, D.
I pretty much. I mean, what's yours, Trent?
My fourth,
Yeah.
I have A out next.
Oh, not in a million years for
No,
me.
not me
No?
either.
No.
No.
I have E.
Dude.
You have E
Total
out?
disagree on that.
Kurt, you have E?
Unfortunately, yes. Let me check one thing. I'm gonna just
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
won't.
check F real quick.
I don't even have to taste it again to know I'm not gonna agree with that.
D just burned my nose hairs.
That's one that did me too.
Yes, it is.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna stick with that, Michelle. These last
E.
4 for me are I am almost ashamed that I just pushed out
I'm sorry.
E. But I did.
Never mind.
What?
It's that good.
Man, I don't know that I can.
I'm telling you,
Well, I just went
get it.
through, this is the least impressive on the nose out of the rest. But man, I just remember how good this was.
I know, but what I'm stuck on, Kent, for me, these here, E and F, are going to be my fourth and third without question. Now, I'm just hooked on the individual. I mean, this is different. E is just different.
What you have in your hand is F.
Yeah, F. I'm sorry. Did I say E?
Yeah.
My apologies. E is just, wasn't E the one I said that was almost like half the Westward whiskey, kind of like? And that's what I'm hooked on. It's just
Yeah.
so unique is the word I'm trying to struggle
No,
for.
you said F was like Westward, I think.
Stop it.
No, I'm serious.
F. I said E again.
Yeah.
I mean, thank you. I'm stuck saying E, but F is what I'm referring to. Yeah. Sorry, Trent.
Are you good?
I'm getting all worked up here. Can't even think of what letter I'm saying.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna stick with it. If I go back and forth, I go back and forth. I'm sticking with it, Michelle. I'm sorry.
What? Sorry.
Kurt has E in third.
And then I'm just gonna follow suit and
Yeah.
push out F in third.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
surprised.
jumping right in there.
Where are you at?
I'm
Surprised.
Are you still
Behind a
working on
couple.
your? Okay.
I don't know. I just think of westward for you, and I automatically think like.
But I mean, these two, I'm just
Gosh.
loving it. Well, Kent's trying to figure it out. Chris Hoover, good to see you tonight, buddy. Cheers to the newlyweds, trying to Michelle. Yes, cheers to the newlyweds and everyone else in the basement bourbon bar tonight. Love you guys. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it, buddy.
Bourbon Jesus just woke up from an unexpected nap and panicked. I was missing the live stream. Can we start again from the beginning? I don't think we could recreate that if we wanted to. Absolutely not.
Can't recreate magic, Mike.
Right?
Magic Mike.
Bourbon Broke. What's that? Bourbon Broke. That's our good friend. That's our good friend Randy Tucker.
I love
Tuck.
Randy.
Yeah,
His
Randy.
channel's fantastic.
Yeah, guys, brand new channel, Bourbon Broke. If you want to see some really good content and really sincere, and what a great guy, generous. I can't count how many bottles and fantastic bottles he gave us for the charity. Just a sincere, great guy. Brand new channel, Bourbon Broke. Sagamore 9-year-old rye tonight for me. That's a beautiful one. As always, enjoying the live stream. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate it. One of our favorites, Mrs. Old Tractor Garage, Mr. and Mrs. Old Tractor Garage. Thankful for this community and all the friends we've made. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Katie.
Thank you, Katie. Mike, $2 donation. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks,
Kevin
appreciate it.
Page, love this channel. Looking forward to seeing the outcome of this blind. Kevin, I'm shocked. Love the blind from Carlos. Did you really? Did you really love the blind from Carlos? Much love to the original SLB. Oh, great.
Did you know
Thank you,
that
Kevin.
Kevin and Carlos hang out?
I
here
do,
and there?
yeah. Carlos told me
I
that
didn't,
when
I
he
didn't
was
know
visiting.
that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All
Where
right,
you at,
Michelle.
Ken? You struggling?
He was the next one.
You put E out as fourth?
Correct.
That's
Well,
F.
First one out was C.
you
Second
gonna
one
say?
out was B. Third one out was F.
Oh, F. Okay.
Fourth one out is that's where I'm at, right? A.
Fourth one out is A.
Yeah.
My fourth out was A.
I can see it. Hey, man.
No, that was your third out.
Sorry.
I can see it. I believe Trenton E was the one I was speaking of as like a beautiful, well-aged rye.
Yeah.
I can see it. I'm just enamored with these two. So I can't blame you guys one bit for that. Not a bit.
They're all amazing.
Especially since you're the quintessential rye drinkers. You guys are the ones I can see why this is still in for you. These are just different and outrageous, and I'm kind of pulled towards them.
This is why I love ryes.
I know.
They're just so different.
They are. They are.
So, okay, you have D and E left. Kurt, you have A and D left.
What do you have left?
I'm doing
I already picked all mine.
Oh,
So-
you didn't let me know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
what's left.
That's really good. I love the barrel char in this one.
So
In A. I love that. Maybe that's why you guys pushed it out. I don't know. You might not be as into the barrel char that I am in A, because there's a decent amount of barrel char
yeah, I agree with that.
in A.
It was tough for me going between A and D.
It's a bit ashy.
Fudgy.
I love it.
A and D were difficult for me going between them because they're just so different. I get this really nice, almost mapley,
Yeah.
berry, fruity note on A, and then
Yeah.
D goes into like
So-
cobweb.
So does it surprise you that these are my last two, though? Not being a real, big rye drinker?
I'm surprised that F is not in the final two. That's the biggest surprise for me.
Okay.
But I could see. I will tell you,
Oh, boy.
neither A nor D were in my top two.
Oh, I don't care. Bother me.
I know you don't care.
I'm surprised by that.
Yeah,
Really.
You've been wrong before.
I'm wrong all the time.
Not so
That's
much
what's
on
fun about it.
not so much on A, but on this one. This is D, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised on that one.
The proof, I think, is a barrier for me on that one.
D? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hot.
And see, that's the part I like.
It's hot.
I like that because that's what makes it hang on forever.
I think if it wasn't as proofy, D at least, though whatever's going on in that would be too forward and almost overpowering. I think the proof dials down the whatever's happening in that a lot, and I like it. That's the thing. I like all these. That's the problem.
Man, it's tough because, like I said, I love the fact that the finish and flavor just sit there
Yeah,
for a very long time. I love that. I love a long finish.
that's the stage 5 clinger.
Yep.
What's that from?
Oh God, what movie is that?
What's stage 5
I know
clinger
I've
from,
seen it.
guys?
If Caleb was here, he'd say it right now.
Yeah, he would.
So
She's a
stage
stage 5 clinger. Yeah.
We don't watch movies, do we, honey?
Oh, that's gonna bug me.
Not too much.
And I got to do it that way. This is
Wedding
Wedding
Crashers.
Crashers. There you go.
E's number 2, D's number 1 for me.
Sorry, Sid.
Wow. Okay.
E
I,
is
I
number
just
Wow,
I love
okay.
that long.
All right.
That long finish.
Yeah.
Well, guys, for me, that's D's in second and A's in first.
Wow. Are we all three just
We
completely?
are all three completely different.
I love that,
Give
though.
me a second.
I love it.
And
I do.
and you know what, Trent? And I thought on a ride blind, I thought it would be the most different in the group. I thought me and you would be a little closer, but I thought it would be different.
My second is E, and my first is F.
And you know what? I don't blame you one bit for that. Not at all.
I really
My
liked
top
F too.
4,
I really liked F too.
I could have juggled around my top 4 and been happy with
D
it.
was my third. D was my third.
Yeah, I could have. My top 4, I could have went with anything as first and been happy with it. Honestly,
They were all
really good.
pretty darn good.
yeah.
That was a great blind,
So
really.
you and Kent have the same second place?
I'm trying to want to get rid of some of those screens, but
E.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
No.
Liz, $10, thank you. The SLB provides a great community, over 1,000 viewers. Happy Thanksgiving. There's 1,000 people on?
1,200.
Wow.
Wow. Hey, Mom, 1,200 people are watching Kent and I right now. 1,200. Can you believe that? Yeah. I can't either.
She's like, no, I can't. I can't either.
I can't either, that's for sure. Virginia Rose, one of my
Hey,
favorite
Virginia.
people in the world.
Yeah, she's
Holidays
awesome.
can be a difficult time for a lot of people, and I know you're all very thankful to have the safe place to come to and enjoy a pour and laugh. Thank you to the whole SLB crew, and happy Thanksgiving. She is exactly right there,
Thanks, Virginia.
too. Yeah, for sure. Can be a difficult time for a lot of people, and we need to keep that in mind. You know, there's
Everybody's
folks
in
that we've
different
passed.
places.
Yeah, there's, you know, Kent's pretty sensitive to a lot of things like that too, and I try to be as best I can. But there's people we pass on the sidewalks all the time that are just going through hell right now for whatever reason. You know, so we need to be kind and nice and share a smile and sometimes a big old hug, right, honey? A big old hug. There you go.
You've done it.
Yep. Done it. JC and Doris. So see, I told you, I thought when I saw, I thought it was JC and Doris. We met them. You might not remember the name. We met them at the Journeyman's Meet.
Oh,
Really, really great people.
Covered up with
Happy Thanksgiving to our wonderful SLB family. We are grateful to each one of you. What are you doing, honey? The unique bond we share. Cheers to many more awesome bourbon pours. P.S. Recovering from the flu. I know that. I knew you were always sick. I'm sorry about that. With a hot rye
all
toddy.
right, Toddy. At least
And that was JC. All right.
All right.
Well, I hope you feel better. Right? The flu's got to be one of the worst things. I hate getting the flu. I've only had it a small handful of times in my life, and I hate it. Trent, that's good. I don't know. NITOXYS. There you go. Happy Thanksgiving to the SLB family and friends. I hope everyone enjoys every minute and the time spent with loved ones. Life is too short. Amen to that. Enjoy every moment of it because you never know. You do not know. Yeah, you do
absolutely
not know.
not.
There's just too many
change like that.
and too many great folks have left too early. That's for sure. That's for positive.
Thanks, Adam. Very well said.
Yep, absolutely. Trevor, hey folks, first alive and loving it, sitting back with an iced coffee on a sunny 84-degree day. Okay, come on now you're just
Well,
now
you said
you're
hash or
29.
parentheses,
Okay, I gotta keep
29 degrees.
reading. Okay. All right, keep on going. All right, I get it now. I was like, now you're just pumping your chest out there. 84 degrees. I'd love to be in that right now. Right now outside it's windy and awful.
It's fantastic.
It's kind of half
outside.
rainy. It's awful, isn't it, Mom? It's windy. Oh, she hates wind. I hate wind too. It gets chilly and windy. It's awful.
Yeah, I was telling her on the walk up here, you got to look where you're going. She's like, I can't. Because it was howling through there. The wind was howling.
Tread
for
and
sure.
Pilot Knob says sound like they're all are past the honeymoon phase.
For what? We've been together for 7 years. The honeymoon phase ended a long time ago.
What?
No, we're always in the honeymoon phase.
There you go. That's the proper answer, dude.
No, yeah, we are.
Have you ever reblinded a blind? You did from the early days of your channel, Ken Harris. I don't think we've done that, but that would be extremely interesting.
We should do that.
Yeah,
We
that's cool.
absolutely
That's a
should.
cool idea.
That's a great idea.
If you
Thank
guys have any blind you would like to see us redo, that you were either shocked with the results or just curious on what like a redo would look like, let us know in the chat. We'll do that after Eric's scary blind that he's got coming
That's
our
a
way
good
for
idea.
next
I
Friday.
got a little bit of correction, Trent. I said JC and Doris, but JC is from Virginia, not JC and Doris, and I apologize for that. It's an additional JC that I'm not aware of. Sorry about that, but thank you, bud. Thank you. Can I get a sample of the crab whiskey? You are not the only person to ask me for a sample of the crab whiskey.
I'm sorry. The crab whiskey is not that bad.
I know.
The Claremont Steep from
Yeah.
Jim Beam is way worse.
Guess who wants to try it?
Rebecca?
Absolutely not.
Well, I figured
Granny?
she likes crab.
Absolutely not.
Grammy, do you like crabs?
Bucky messaged me and says him and David from Glens Creek are dying to taste the crab whiskey. So they want us to bring it for the barrel pick when we go down.
Should we mention our Glens Creek thing?
Please do.
We'll mention the Glens Creek thing at the end of the live stream, so
Okay.
make sure you're sticking around. If you want to maybe swing by a distillery and hang
Yeah.
out with us for a bit.
Real quickly, $10, Scott. Thank you so much, everybody. I mean, this is incredible. Thank you. All right.
Oh, I didn't put my my glasses down, but I'm anxious to see what
So
these are.
how do you want me to do this
a heck
when
of a
most
blend.
of yours are different? You want me to start with 6 and 5 because you guys all agreed?
You know what?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we start there, and then what? Ken? I really don't, it doesn't bother me. I know I'm the weird one in here. Ken, I would sincerely go with either Ken or Trenton's.
It doesn't
They're the
matter.
ones, the right people.
There's a solid chance that I completely forgot what you told me to not put in or whatever, like of yours.
That's all good.
So I actually may have messed that one up.
It's all good.
We'll see. I can't remember because then I pulled the others out and I'm like, oh. I don't remember if that was for everyone to try or if that was for the blind.
Oh,
So we'll see.
We do need to send some of the crab whiskey to Fugru, though.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
say
he
that.
specializes in crazy stuff.
His nickname
sure.
in our Discord is the Whiskey Dumpster. Did you know that?
I did not, but it doesn't surprise me one
You
bit.
should tell everyone what yours is.
He loves that.
What your nickname is. Or I guess your tag, your hand, whatever it's called in Discord.
Prolonged flatulence? Yeah.
oh, jeez.
That is something I'm not proud of you for
No.
at all.
We watched Family Guy with the subtitles on. And that was one of the subtitles, and it was like
That's not
11:30.
surprising. That's not surprising.
And I was I was wheezing for 5 minutes straight. So I changed my name in the Discord.
All right.
You have proud moments as a parent, and you have some that just aren't. Right, honey?
So which
they go.
I'm sure
direction you
there's
going,
worse.
so?
Last place for
For
everyone.
all of us was
Oh,
C.
for everyone.
C.
Yes.
Yeah.
And C was,
Let's do it.
just making sure I didn't mess this up. C was,
I think my glasses are dirty, honey.
Oh, that one's supposed to be in. That's funny.
Well, it's a good thing it's the last place.
Hey, that's all right.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. Is there
We'll put it up there.
Why wasn't that supposed to be in?
Huh?
Why wasn't that supposed to be in?
Tell.
It's blended. There's some bourbon in there too.
I
Oh, it's a burr rye?
completely did
Yeah.
not read that.
Oh. That's C?
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I think we picked up on that.
Yeah, we did. And that's,
I think it's over here, Ken.
Oh.
Trenton will correct you on this.
No.
Am I right,
No,
Trenton?
it's over on the, yeah.
Well, for crying out, I get it wrong every single time.
yeah, that one.
Every time I get it wrong. Why?
I actually just
Wrong
picked
every
up
time.
today and I just brought it to try.
I have a couple of those.
wondering.
I have an OKI rye.
I have,
It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I want to put it in. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't read it.
Oh, you're
I
right.
agree,
You're fine.
yeah.
You're fine. Hey, it didn't
now
get
I'm
first
wondering,
place. That's
now
a
I'm
good
wondering
thing.
which one you put out. We'll
You'll find
go
out.
through and we'll find
Yeah,
out.
sorry about that.
This probably would have been a winner.
Wait, is Toolbox here? Somebody mentioned Toolbox. Tuxedo Toolbox is here.
Oh, no.
Wow. Let's give it up for Tuxedo Toolbox. Probably one of the first listeners we've ever had on a
Really?
live stream.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, I've heard the name a million
A
times.
blind
I know that.
picked by Harry.
Whoa,
I don't
that's
know.
actually a great idea,
That's a fantastic
but
idea.
also scary.
Very scary.
Extremely scary.
He'd probably put a vodka in there.
Expect an,
Diet brown.
expect an Indian single malt, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love that, actually.
This was everyone's 5th place.
Yes.
I think this was supposed to be in there.
Oh, okay, this is the one this was mine. So this is lot 40, Trenton. Somebody, from now on, I am actually taking a marker and somewhere on the neck or somewhere on the bottle, I am actually printing the person's name who was kind enough to donate a bottle and give me a bottle. Somebody gave me this, and I certainly apologize. I don't remember the name, but I love this bottle, Kent.
And what
This is
letter
the
was
dark
that?
out. This is the 100%.
That was B.
This is lot 40 from. It's out of Canada, but it's basically a double barrel. It says on here somewhere, aged twice in new oak barrels for depth. And there's somewhere on there too, Kent, where it says the second maturation, I think it was a number 3 or right there. Finished in a number 4 char barrel.
Okay.
But I kind of like it.
I
kind of like
liked
it
it a lot.
I put it in there. I didn't expect that it would win, but I wanted to put it in there
It was
just for something different.
Yeah, it's a slightly lighter profile than everything else but it was
Yeah.
very good.
So I don't know how to handle this next set of them because you guys all.
Because they all go every which way
And like
after.
someone's 4th is someone's 1st.
Well, just go with Kent's. It's fine.
Kent's? Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
4th place for Kent was. Sorry.
What letter is it, Michelle?
That's a good question. I have it on 2 different pages like a ding dong. F.
F. Okay, that's my 3rd.
Yes, it is.
I was just keeping
And
track.
it's Trenton's 1st.
Yeah, and I don't blame any of these
Oh,
guys.
wow.
That's
Wow.
nuts. That explains a lot, though.
It does.
That's incredible that that's in
And
there.
I fully expected
Wow.
Kurt to have this one in there.
That's
did
why
it,
So I didn't bring mine, but it's a great bottle.
I forgot all about it, to be
great
quite
bottle.
honest with you.
That was your 4th,
Correct.
Kurt's 3rd.
And you're 1st, yeah.
I love that bottle.
Wait,
Yeah, F.
no, it was my 3rd.
Was it?
Well, no, 4th. You're right. You're right.
We got
Gosh,
too many up there.
I'm gonna let you handle it and just keep my
I'm
mouth
barely
shut
hanging all over
because
here. It's rough with 3. Okay.
So, I'm sorry, Michelle. So no wonder why Trent, we were discussing, is kind of like in the middle of the westward because
Yeah.
it's malted rye.
Dude, there was somebody in
Yeah.
the Discord who and I didn't even know
We
he
have,
did it.
I need to get those. I saw them. I do have a connection. I've got an Instagram connection with some people.
wow. Yeah. So that would be.
They did a double barrel.
Heck yeah, double. Oh, man.
I bought it.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. There's some. They came up with a cigar blend and the double barrel.
These are good. These
Man,
are really good.
This stuff is just really, really great stuff, and we have got to get up there sometime soon. Got to. New Holland.
Yeah.
Yes.
Name escaped me for some reason. New Holland. We got to get there.
That's not even that far away.
No, we got to go.
45
Carry go up
minutes.
there.
We got to go.
45 minutes?
Yeah. Well, no.
No,
more than
no,
that.
it's
Is
a
it?
couple
More than
hours.
that. Yeah. Hour and a half,
Oh,
two.
I'm thinking of New Buffalo.
Yeah. It's like double the trip. Probably.
Oh, it's not too bad though.
But it's not bad.
Easy trip.
Oh, that's by Saugatuck. Yeah.
That area. Cool area.
Beautiful. I'm glad you put that in there, Kent.
Kent, your 3rd place
I did.
is Kurt's 1st place
Okay.
Oh.
and Trenton's
I can
4th
see
place.
that.
We are all over the board on that
Yes,
one.
it's my brain hurts. I need more bourbon after this.
Well, I wouldn't know anything about it.
Ooh.
Silver Grove.
I wouldn't either.
Is that yours? Oh.
Without, it's just barrel proof.
I brought that one.
Oh, new riff.
They're all.
Yeah, I know. New riff.
I'm just, because I'm like, for sure Trent's doing something new riff.
Oh, that's barrel proof? I thought that was 100.
I wasn't looking at any of that, just so you know.
Okay.
Y'all have me a bunch of bottles. I picked 6.
So it wouldn't be a rye blind without something new riff related in there. I figured there would be something in there.
New Riff has just got it. And
I agree.
If we're talking Rise, New Riff is one of the best ones out there.
I agree.
I'm
And
sorry.
I didn't bring one because I knew you would.
People are saying, can you please say what the bottles are, because on small screens, it's hard to see
Yeah,
what they are.
and
Okay.
I'm trying
All
to
right.
adjust to this
Yeah,
too.
sorry.
Well,
Start from the beginning.
this one wasn't supposed to be in there. I got it today. It's OKI Reserve Blended Rye Whiskey. It's a blend. There's 95 dark rye from Middle West, 5% malted rye is the first mash bill, 68% corn, 20% rye, 12% malted barley from Bardstown is the second. 95.5 from MGP is the third mash bill in there, so a blend.
Yeah.
But wasn't intended to be in there, but it's
Yeah,
all good,
sorry.
Michelle.
And
Yeah.
the note that I have written down next to it is you guys all agreed it was like a one-noter after going through it twice. And that makes so much sense because it's
Yeah.
up against a bunch of really
Yeah.
strong ryes.
Yeah, Lot 40 is Canadian.
Well, you talked about that a little bit already.
Yeah, Lot 40 is Canadian. It's a Canadian rye whiskey, and it's double barrel. So it's a double barrel, and it was finished in a heavily charred barrel.
You hooked me up with this one.
That's a malted rye. This is out of New Holland, guys. This is out of New Holland. This is Walleye Run. Malted rye.
Oh, in Michigan.
Yep. New Holland, Michigan, aged 7 years. This is their own distillate, too.
$52.
It's
It is an incredible deal.
I got it
And
from
a, and a
Meyer.
great whiskey, too.
After Kurt bragged it up, I went to Meyer and
Yeah.
there it was. So I picked it up.
92 proof, so a little bit lower of a proof point too. That's still full of flavor. This is you can only get. Try and tell them about the Silver Cross stuff from New Riff.
I don't know.
I believe that is a distillery only thing
I think so too,
from
yeah.
New Riff.
Yeah,
You may be able to buy them online. I can't remember. I think one of my buddies, Randall, he actually, anytime I buy some of the New Riff distillery releases from like the High Note, I just got a biscuit malt from New Riff. Dude, all of their special releases are like 50, 60 bucks.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
And even if they're
Great.
not like the best, I love how they experiment
It's
with
great. I
biscuit
loved it.
malt. I mean, come on.
it's just
Yeah.
4-year 95.5 rye, but it says it's aged in like way on the top of one of their rick houses
Yeah.
or whatever.
95 rye, 5 malted rye.
Malted rye.
Ooh.
Then buy me another one and put them in.
I didn't realize that was barrel proof though. I thought all my things were 100 proof or below.
Yes, honey, I see the hand.
Never tried a rye. What is a good entry level
Trent,
one to start
what
with?
do you think?
My gateway was, ooh,
Right now?
no, maybe. No, it was, oh, dang it. That's
I personally would say Sagamore,
I was gonna
but they're
say
lower
Sagamore.
proof, 86 proof, I think it is, Trent, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, they're entry level
Ooh,
rye
yeah.
whiskey.
I
It
think
bridges a gap for me with bourbon and rye too.
I think if you want really solid ryes, you can't go wrong with Hard Truth. You can't
Oh,
go wrong with
yeah.
Sagamore. And really anything from MGP. Like MGP does some of, if not the best ryes in the industry.
Yeah.
But if it says Indiana, so explain that too, Trent.
If you look at a
Label.
bottle and it says distilled in Indiana, and it's like a 95.5 rye, there is a 99.99% chance that it's made by MGP. Their stuff's really good. They actually help start a lot of distilleries with their sourcing and like all this other stuff. Really good price value. You can't go wrong with New Riff Ryes. You can't go wrong with
Yeah.
Hard Truth or Sagamore or MGP.
If you wanna try it in a lower dollar range too, Old Forester rye is not a bad way to go.
Yeah.
That's true.
For less than
two?
$30.
George Dickel Rye. Actually a very solid rye. And I was thinking about doing a video on this because Rare Character has been sourcing some experimental rye from George Dickel. And it's that TKO that you guys tried, the Rare Character with the pink wax on it. That's George Dickel sourced rye.
Wow.
From,
And it was
from
great.
what I know.
It was great.
Wow.
And I don't know why George Dickel didn't put that out.
Wow.
Because that is some of the best. That the TKO is in my top 10 of the year.
Really?
It's that good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, Michelle, sorry about all that.
So.
Pikesville too.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you- if you-
that was my
Pikesville.
first one.
Oh, yeah.
Out of Heaven Hill.
Yeah.
The only thing about Pikesville is it's 1114 proof.
Yep.
So if you're not a big
True.
fan of the proof,
Or if you're used to a higher proof bourbon and can switch to that, it'd be a good rye.
Yeah.
So this next one is second place for Trenton and Kent.
Oh.
And it was fourth place for Kurt.
Okay.
And
It's,
enough.
And you know what, honestly, Sagamore 9 year, this is what I put in there. And
I hadn't had it yet.
I'll be truthful with you. I thought that was that bottle. It was a well-aged rye,
Is E?
but I was just hung up on those two that I picked.
Yep.
You know, and this is fantastic
Yeah.
too. My top four, I could have juggled them any which way.
It's, man.
110 proof. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of old granddad. 114.
We paid 90
Thanks,
bucks.
Salty.
We
And
paid 90 bucks for it. So
Big
you know.
AZN Chang
Wow.
for the correction.
I'll have to be. I hadn't had that one yet, so
Yeah.
that's a. I want to get one.
Yep.
I have one in my truck if you're interested.
Is it?
I've got money in my wallet.
I have that, and I'll have you try. I didn't put it in here because of the price constraint, but Old Overhold 11.
Okay, yeah, I haven't
I
had
got that
yet.
too.
Yeah,
I got
okay.
an extra. Man.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want it. It's fine.
I almost brought Old
I thought you
Overholt.
got Oh, you got the Sagamore. I'll get you an Old Overhold 11.
I almost brought Old Overholt 114 just for a cheap.
So
see
did
what
I.
happened.
So did I.
You know, because it's so good.
What's his number one, Michelle? I can't wait to see this.
So, I also am not 100% sure now I was supposed to put this one in. Sorry, I like,
What letter is this one?
I had a bag full and
your directions were specific.
but
and
we
I
were
just-
really quick in the. I was rushing. We
Yeah,
you had very limited time, so
Thank you for trying to make it better than it is. This was D for
D.
you.
Okay,
It
D.
was- yeah, it was, or is D for everyone?
Oh,
It was
it was so
Ken's
good.
first, Kurt's second, and Trenton's third.
Oh, smells so good
So
too.
it hit top three across the board.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it wasn't supposed to be either.
That's all right. That's all right.
Because-
it's over $100.
No one else can-
Here's what's funny.
Is
Oh
it?
my gosh, I ruined this whole thing. I'm so
That
sorry.
is
No wonder.
fabulous.
So here's the deal.
Fabulous.
Oh my god.
These are the two that weren't supposed to come in.
Wait, what else did you bring?
That's so funny. Well, wait.
You want me to go grab the other two?
Can you, for a finish up for the night, pour?
Well, one
Yeah.
each for all three of you.
Well,
Or-
just one for you guys, one for me. And
All right.
We'll
While you're
check
doing
it out.
while you're doing that, guys, this is from a local distillery. With
So
us.
this is a buddy of
Journeyman.
mine, Brad. Actually, I brought this bottle because you wanted to do something with it,
Non-puker, Brad.
and actually, this is the opposite of that bottle.
Is that the 144 proof?
155.
155.
What?
I never picked it
Yeah.
up.
Dude.
Never.
So
I would have never known.
I'm assuming
that was 155. proof.
my
Ever.
two Brads, friends of
D.
mine are watching. Thanks for letting us use the bottle for a show. I guess it's this show on accident.
Should have just taken them out of there.
Well, I know this is over $100, but still, this is guys. This
It's
is
140.
This is this
I think is what it was.
This is malted rye
That's-
in here. It's called Farm Rye. It's out of Journeyman Distillery. It's just
That
There should be
explains,
two.
I got,
really
yes,
good.
there is. I'm
Okay.
gonna cover the
that
other.
explains a lot.
We're just gonna
Based on
share
the profile
and
of that.
check out
Yeah,
the
yeah.
two that I actually brought.
That's all right. No worries. No worries.
No, I
I'm glad it was in there just because of the diversity of the whole blind. It was just amazing, really. I mean, it was one of our better blinds. I hate to even
Wow.
I hate to even blow your head up back there. I do.
I have
It was really
to-
one of our better.
yeah, absolutely.
Live show blinds.
I have to say though, on accident, but props to Journeyman that it is on top of, pretty cool.
155?
I would have never known that.
No.
I just sipped it again. I would have never told you that. 120, 130 maybe, but it wasn't like
So
the
keep
other
track of
super hot.
Yeah.
first one she gave you, second
This
one
is
she
you
gave
got
you.
the first one that she's.
Well, both of them. These are the two that were supposed to be in the blind.
I did both that weren't supposed to be. Like, way to go, me.
It's got this
Oh,
really
this is
nice.
horrible.
It's got like a nice lavender citrus note.
Bonus blind.
That's so funny.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. All right. To me, that one doesn't stack up to some of the other ones. It probably would have stacked up to this, maybe this, not the rest.
Is that the first one?
Yeah.
Trent, did you try the second one?
Oh, shoot, which one? Okay.
Jonathan, $10 donation. Thank you, bud.
So
Appreciate
I
it.
like the first one a lot.
Do you? Do you think it stacks up to that? I personally don't, but I still think it's good. Still good.
I don't know, man. That's really good. It's got a nice lavender citrus note in it.
Different.
That's that one. Yeah, however. I can tell you this.
Yeah.
Those two, after tasting them, would have ended in the middle somewhere. They wouldn't have won.
I think so. No.
They wouldn't
Those are
have won.
delightful.
They're good.
Yeah,
Very good. They wouldn't have won, no.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
don't think it's above. I don't think it's above like 115. At least it's not drinking like that. I think I like the
Neither
first
one
one.
are.
I think I like the first one better than the second.
This was the first one.
Huh.
Is that
Stella.
the Fibonacci?
No.
I almost brought that.
Yeah. So this is
almost brought
one that I thought I was going to have in there, which
That'd have been interesting.
I think it would have ended maybe in here.
That's where I'd have put
Honestly,
it.
I would probably put it there.
Yeah.
Because these were outstanding.
The Fibonacci blend, it was not a special release. It was just
Okay.
one of the blends they did that was out and about. I got 2 of them. I liked it so much.
Okay.
And I found it on one of our barrel pick.
Okay.
I remember.
And I was looking at a couple different bottles, and Trenton said he had this and loved it, so I got it, and I do really like it.
I got that as a recommendation from Paul.
Okay.
He
So that-
talked it up a lot.
And it's what I'll say is I really do like it, but it's not as full-bodied flavor as the top half of this is.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Yeah.
And
Oh, well. Yeah, I get that. Cedar Ridge. Cedar Ridge. 8-year rye.
Our pick. I just think it's that good. It belonged in this
really good.
blind.
You know what's funny? I
really
almost
do.
brought one of those, but it wasn't our pick. It was a Cedar Ridge 8-year. It was from I think it's a
good.
charity called,
Yeah.
it's an online retailer. I think it's called Pitch. Our good friend Chip Chalupa
Yeah.
hooked me up with that one. I actually got 2 of them. It's an 8-year port finish rye. Dude, I didn't do it because it was a single barrel.
So, and when I say I was thinking of Kurt being up here, our pick is 119.
Yeah.
This is around 115.
Perfect
I was
for me.
kind of picking your wheelhouse
Yeah.
on that, but
Yeah.
I really do think this stacks up. It belongs in the mix here. That's one of the better picks,
Yeah.
or one of the ones that I enjoy
Right.
the most, I think,
Mm-hmm.
out of a lot of them.
You know, I got an email from Megan today at Cedar Ridge, and they have a double barrel rye coming out, and we are getting one very soon.
That's awesome.
And I asked her if we could do a pick.
Yeah, of course you did.
I had to.
And was it today's video or Wednesday's video that you had the orange labeled Cedar Ridge?
Wednesday.
Amontillado.
I got one of
Holy
those.
moly.
I have one of those, and
You
that
do?
is absolutely amazing.
It's incredible.
Absolutely
Incredible.
Cedar Ridge is pumping out some incredible stuff.
Thanks,
right
Tractor Garage Peeps, for that hookup.
now. For real. And Rodney, because I think Rodney
Amazing.
helped too. He
Yeah.
found some at a couple stores in Iowa, I think. So if you need some backups, they're still floating around there somewhere, but they're sold out on their website.
It's awesome.
It's amazing stuff. Stone Cold Steve. Stone Cold. Thank you so much lately, Steve, for the love that you've shown here. Some of the stuff that you've been sending, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you, buddy.
Steve, I'm sorry, buddy. Thank you very much for that West Fork. I know you've messaged me like 10 times on Discord, and I've just forgotten to respond.
It's in your box
Okay.
with about 6 of your other bottles on the pew before you go out the door.
What have I left here?
Plenty.
There's a box full. I noticed it on the way in.
That's all your stuff.
Oh.
That's in that West Fork. And in that West Fork, too, is good.
I will try it
It's good
tomorrow.
stuff. Thank you, Steve. Walker, my man Walker, I hope to see you in December, bud.
He's coming.
All right. I have the Journeyman Farm Rye. It rocks, Liz. Yes, it does
It
rock.
does.
It's just incredible. I have one too. It was weird. I didn't ask for it. I'm not one to ask. But when we were doing our barrel pick at Journeyman's for our meetup, Bill,
Yeah.
we were tasting everything, and he's, "You want to try that? You want to try the farm rye?" Yeah, and it was great. And he just said, "Oh, here, just take it home." And I went, "Thanks,
that's right.
Bill."
Is that the
Right.
one I gotta look? No, that's
But that
not
one's
the one
only
I
like
got.
120 something.
This
It's 114.
120.
Yeah,
I think it was
whatever
pretty
it
low.
is. It's incredible.
It is good.
It's incredible.
The 155 is pretty impressive because you'd never know it. You'd never know that.
One last thing here to reiterate on there's some great bottles up here. I had a fantastic time. I truly and honestly didn't think I'd have this good a time with the rye whiskey, but it was really good. But I want to reiterate this one here. New Holland, their Walleye Run series, 7 years, their own distillate, malted rye whiskey, $50. I mean, seriously.
One of the best buys of the year.
Yeah,
Really?
$50.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I would be curious to see if we removed, within reason, like the $100 price cap, maybe like 200, because I think, or like 150.
It opened up a lot of things.
Because like you got the Raconteur, you got
Opened
some
a lot
like
of
rare
things.
character stuff.
Pull it out there, see what they say. In
If
December.
you guys want to, if you
Yeah.
guys
December, you want to follow up with one more final
well,
ride?
December we're doing the best of 2024.
Yeah, you can't.
The blind.
Okay.
We do that for January.
All right, well, whatever.
But if you guys want to see this similar concept with the rise, but maybe increase the
Because there was a
price
few
just
that I
$50
knew were just touch over that
Yeah.
I didn't bring. Like, it's all good, Michelle. I feel it's kind of cool for me that it happened on accident though, because it's our local hometown distillery. Obviously, that's a great bottle
Yeah.
that is stacked up here with these.
Yeah.
It's just a little more money, but it's cool that it's in the mix.
I personally don't have hardly any back there that I think are over $100. Just because I'm not a rye whiskey, it doesn't rank high on my list, so
I don't have a lot of huge dollar rise, but I have not a lot, but I have quite a few that are 110, 120, 105.
I just think I'll let you and Trenton pull that one off.
It'd be cool to kind of
I
curate.
don't think I'd love to taste it, but I don't think I have much to add to it.
It might be.
I think it brings in some interesting finishes and stuff like that by bumping it up just $40.
Yeah. And I think too, maybe by that time, Michter's 25 Rye might be out. Apparently that's coming out again.
It's not going to be 150 or under though.
No. All right, let's move on. Let's move on from that.
If I have one more thing, if you guys want to taste something.
Of course.
Only one, bro, because that pizza's calling my name
It's
over
not
there.
a rye though.
That's
It's
all
not a
right.
rye.
And I'm kind of old, so I'm getting tired.
What do you guys think? Yeah, we're going to try it anyways, because I brought it.
What do you think, honey? Should we try it or not?
It's happening.
That's just more glasses I have to wash. That's what that is.
And this is yours to keep, by the way.
Whose?
Yours.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
What are you doing? What?
I don't know anything about it.
Wild Turkey Heritage Single Barrel 101 proof.
A year or
Nope.
no?
Nope.
Trenton.
I got a good deal on it, and I didn't ask questions.
Does anybody out there got any ideas on this one? Besides that, it's obviously an old one.
I don't even think David Jennings has something on this.
Michael Hooper said
Oh.
Trenton offers you something. The correct answer is yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't see anything. I got nothing down here.
Careful with that cork. I don't know. How old is
I
this?
got my hand on it.
No, yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's 2005.
2005.
All right.
So 2005 Heritage is
Non-age
basically
stated.
it's basically a Wild Turkey 101. Single barrel.
Ah, here you go.
Oh, you're gonna get it on me, aren't you?
Yeah. Why? I'm just having a hard time to plastic.
I don't know if this is the same thing, but
I can't do it either.
2005's Heritage was a travel retail release exclusive to DFS Galleria stores. I don't know what that means.
Hurt somebody here, Ken?
David can only assume liquidation of overstock being the primary cause as DFS continued to expand and open new locations throughout the 2000s. I still don't know what DFS is. Dragonfire Shield? Non-age stated 101 proof.
Trenton Davis. Trent, I will tell you this. I do have a 2017 Wild Turkey 101 heading our direction.
We should do a video on that because I have a 2008 with
To see,
with the label
differences.
before the old one. So we'd have 3 different generations of label that we could do a taste on, and they're all 101 proof. It'd be kind of interesting to see. I think that's the old Austin Nichols label from 2008.
Keith Barr says DFS's duty-free shop.
Oh,
Thank you, Keith.
totally makes sense.
Theron, was that Theron? Theron and Walker, I'm very glad you caught the DFS reference. Walker and Walker, I'm not surprised.
It's all right.
That anytime Kurt makes food, he's always like, yeah, it's all right.
Or like a really good cocktail. He'll like, it's okay.
Does it smell good?
It's really good, dude. I mean, this is
It
like...
doesn't smell like my 101 bottle
This
at
is
home.
no, it does not. This is like vintage turkey, man. This is vintage, babe, vintage turkey, right here.
You excited about it?
I'm so excited.
Are you happy for me?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I'm trying to stagger them, but I got a couple more stashed for you. Well, now I need to try some.
For real. Wow.
Dude.
That's like it's just
That's better for sure.
it's dusty.
By a long
It's
shot.
Just
It smells like a Pez candy a little bit. It's got this sour candy. Not sour. I don't know.
I just went in for it. I didn't really even think about what I was.
It smells like a Pez.
It's just delightful. It's just antique-ish.
Oh my, forget about it.
It's just so good. I mean, really.
It's amazing, Mom. It
Yeah.
really is.
It's
We're both excited, aren't we?
you gotta try it, Mom. You gotta try it. You gotta try it.
If it was a cupcake or a cookie, we'd be like, okay.
I would rather have a Dairy Queen malt.
A Dairy Queen malt. That's what
That's
she
her
wants.
malt. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mom wants a Dairy Queen malt.
I like
after
those pretty good
this.
too.
She can
so.
care less about malted rye or about just Dairy Queen malt. Remember, Dad always got a malt
Yeah.
at Dairy Queen. He didn't get a shake. He got malt.
Seeing Kurt giddy makes me happy, and then where'd
Chris
be?
Engel said, I'm done.
Chris B said Kurt started leaking air.
And Chris Engel said that pour hit the
Hey,
reset.
I felt it.
Chris Engel said that
Hey.
pour hit the reset button on Kurt.
It did. That was wild. That's incredible. That's one of the better old
Try-
turkeys I have. Incredible,
What?
really.
We're still on that. I don't know if you want to.
Oh my!
I don't know if there was.
Yeah,
There's-
we're
Okay.
good.
All right.
Brewing Journeys wants to know when we have Glencairns back in stock.
How am I supposed to know that? What are you talking about?
We're doing a bit. I don't want to say
Oh.
a rebrand.
That's right.
You know what I'm talking
I
about.
do. I'm still, yeah.
We're going to be discontinuing our old merch and redoing the shirts. We're going to be doing a couple different designs and a couple other things, doing a little bit of a refresh.
Tank top.
No,
Tank top. Hashtag tank top.
Okay.
I can do a tank top.
Michelle and I will be on the tank top. We're on.
Men's tank
So
tops.
the
Makes her to wear them up
the
here.
Glen Cairns.
Negative.
Crop top tank tops for the boys.
Negative.
I'd wear a crop top.
You would.
You would.
Little
You're schmeeding.
more
in-
cowbell, little feral action
Oh,
up
there
here.
you go.
Heck yeah! Wear those Daisy Dukes.
Oh, God.
I'd be cooking.
Not back here, bro.
Well, nobody can see it.
I will. That's why I said not back here. No. Negative.
So, with this in mind, this upcoming Friday, we're starting with patrons because they support us immensely, and they're a great group over there on Patreon as well as the YouTube. But on Patreon, this Black Friday, everything on our shop is going to be 50% off. We have things that are coming out that were initially perks for patrons only. We have leftover Glens from other events that we've done, like I need like a dozen of them. We have Glenn's with curtainized faces on them that are going to be 99 cents.
But
And Glenn for 99 cents.
it's pretty poor, but
a
yes,
bargain.
it is a bargain. Yeah.
Virginia Rose is requesting an SLB Speedo. Sorry. Just needed to let you all know.
Virginia, I can look into that. There might have to be special order only.
Josh is requesting a schnoz surgery survivor shirt.
We'd have to sync up with Brad on that design.
Yep.
An SLB banana hammock. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, stop.
But yeah, this next Friday for patrons, we're starting off with patrons for a couple days. Anything that doesn't sell out at 50% off will go to the general folks on YouTube and Instagram and everything else, as we kind of work to redo a couple things for next year and keep it fresh and interesting for everybody.
fun.
So you can check out our Patreon. It's patreon.com/slbdrinks. We have a couple more picks coming up. I will say too, we just got approved for, not through Harry, a barrel of Buffalo Trace and a barrel of Sazerac Rye next year. And I found that out 2 hours ago. Before the live stream.
Well, hey.
So that'll be a Patreon exclusive thing if you
Okay.
like Buffalo Trace, if you like Sazerac. We also have some other very interesting barrels coming up that are secrets that we can't tell you about.
Yeah.
You can check that out as well.
A lot going on in 2025. Rebecca and I are going to be doing some traveling, right, honey? We're going to be making it to some bourbon festivals this year.
That's what I was told.
Made a
Yeah.
calendar.
We can't wait for that, can we?
Well, there was one last week, I guess, in Arizona. Why weren't we there?
I wish we would have.
You wanted to go to all the Arizona ones?
Yeah.
Bourbon Lore one?
Yeah, if y'all have suggestions for us on bourbon
Message
festivals,
me for that because I'm building the calendar.
yes.
Yes.
I prefer
Please.
warm climates.
Trent, can you, is
Yeah,
it
it's
SL, is it
Michelle at slbdrinks.com.
Michelle at slbdrinks.com if you have suggestions for Trenton and I to show up to bourbon festivals. I do definitely want to go to Kentucky Bourbon Fest.
Yeah.
Guess what? One of my friends texted or messaged me and said that they have the one in New Orleans.
Stop.
Yes.
Oh, I'll get fired. I don't care if I have to take time off for
I think
that.
it's in the end of March.
I have never been.
Solid.
Keith.
Oh, keep going. Yeah.
You didn't
No,
go to
different one. Yeah, different one you don't know. Keith P.
Oh.
He messaged me and told me about one in New Orleans at the end of March or something like that.
Yes, sign me
So-
all the way up.
Yeah.
If we can go and get some more Cracklin and Boudin.
Well, I was wanting to parlay that, Kent, into a fishing trip with Kevin from LSU. Kevin LSU.
What about G-Bone?
And
Yeah.
G-Bone.
You gotta get G-Bone on there.
I'm into that. I'm all for that.
You said end of March.
I know.
I'll be golfing,
I know.
but maybe I could drive from golf to
There you go.
the fishing part.
Yeah. Kevin liked that too for sure.
Everybody's asking about the secret pick. I can't tell you when the secret pick's dropping for Patreon,
Because he doesn't know.
because I honestly don't know.
Exactly.
I'm told that it's being barreled by the end of the month. Hopefully it's available before the end of 2024.
I think that one more than any other one we've been told in 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2
I,
weeks. I think 4 or 5 times we've been told that. So,
Yeah.
I have some information about it I could share though.
okay.
It's really good, and you will want that bottle. I can share that.
Agreed. Agreed.
All right. Hey, listen, I'm going to put an end to this because I'm old and I've been staying a long time and it's late
And he wants a piece of pizza.
and I need a piece of pizza.
People are putting great suggestions in the chat, but
Okay.
I'm not going to see it. So please just send an email or someone.
Dan, thank you.
Dan.
Yep. Try to mispronounce it every time and I just don't because I know I will mispronounce it if I try.
One thing I've learned with our community, the right way to learn something is to be wrong about it,
Okay.
because they will correct you.
Well, that's okay. I'd rather be corrected and right. So I'm good with that.
Exactly.
Yeah. I've been corrected many times. It's fine.
Sorry. Glenn's Creek. You want to talk about that real quick?
Yes, thanks.
We will be in Glens
Reminder.
Creek the day after Thanksgiving. Trenton.
29th.
29th.
Next Friday.
Yep. Much to my wife's chagrin, we scheduled this way in advance, and so we will be having Thanksgiving brunch here. So we will be leaving sometime later in the afternoon or evening to go to Kentucky on Thanksgiving Day, and we will be at Glens Creek in Kentucky on Friday. What'd you say the date was, Trenton? 29th?
Yes.
Now, David, who is the, what do you call him, Trenton? The head distiller, the main man?
Yeah,
The guy
he
in
like master
charge.
distiller.
Yeah. He said we can have a somewhat of a meet and greet there. So if anybody of you are around, I will post on, what do you think, Trent? Facebook, Instagram, so forth. What time?
Facebook, Instagram, Patreon.
What time? Do you know it? Do you have a time scheduled
not.
yet? Yeah, I don't think we did. So I will post that when we'll be around and when we'll be available for an hour or two there at Glens Creek if you're in that area for any reason. I know a lot of you folks will be traveling with family. Don't interrupt that time just for us, especially for Trenton. Don't do that. But
Dude, wow.
but
I'm going to take that heritage home and pour it down the drain.
don't do that. It's fighting words there, dude.
Light it with a flamethrower.
But if you're around the area, we will be available and we'll be in that area. We'll be probably heading home sometime later in the afternoon. Maybe it's up in the air. It's being tossed around. We might be at Barrel House Distilling on Saturday before we head home. So we'll see. That still has not been solidified. Thank you for that word, honey. Solidified. Yeah, I know. But we're trying. We're trying because it's like 45 minutes away from Glens Creek. So, all right, guys. Hey, it's been fun. It's been way more fun than I expected it to be. I will grant you that, and Trenton that. I will give you your props. I truly wasn't expecting. I was expecting just to kind of keep my mouth shut a little bit, letting you guys hash everything out. But this was fantastic, and I had a great time. I really
I think
did.
it was Kent's idea.
Yeah, I loved it. I love it. I don't know why it took this long to do it.
My kind of put that part together, but my bottles didn't make it in.
Roast me.
Michelle's bottle won that she put in.
Yeah. Oh well.
I got excited. I saw her. I didn't really. Like I said, I didn't read
It's all
anything.
good. It's all
It's all,
good.
we just had
Doesn't
fun.
matter.
It's all about the fun anyway. So thank you everybody for joining us here in November. Don't miss December. There will be a little bit of giveaways. Trent knows nothing about it. This is all on me. So
I don't.
not a lot, but there'll be some stuff going on that day and we'll have a good time and in the spirit of Christmas. So thank you once again for joining us, man. Boy, we had a great time. So we'll see you next time. See you later.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yep. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.